Okay, good. I sent that message out about how I'm doing this right now, literally as I started the stream. Good. Anyway, so I'm gonna finish up King Knight. Also, I'm just gonna start recording right now. I mean, why not? Also, yeah. Shovel Knight. That's one. Okay. All right. Finish this up. 100%. And as you can see, pretty close. I guess technically I'm not doing 100% because I'm not doing all the cards. I suppose I could do all the cards if I wanted to. Whatever. I'll see what people say here. All right, so last thing was just like right over here. If I'm remembering the comment on the YouTubes correctly, in the home. Oh yeah, right there. One more for this, which I guess is it just here? No. Is it? You're still doing this? This is literally the end of it, or at least it should be. As we're just doing a very short stream as requested. What is it? This thing. We're just doing a very short stream to finish it all up right now. Oh, there you go. Yep, and it was in fact right here. Huh. There we go! Merit badge. That is 100% now. I did it, everybody. I completed King Knight in its entirety, totally and completely. Was there anything else over here? Nope. Alright. And there we go. That's it for King Knight, then. I hope you enjoyed. 2.6% of people have gotten that. What have you been uploading recently on this? Like, I thought you finished it in one 5-hour stream. Yeah, and then I went back and I did 100% run of it normally because I think I said in the first episode of that like what? It was unwatchable, basically. All right, there you go, everybody. That was King Knight 100%. I hope you all enjoyed. Let's move on to something else, I guess. Now do Isaac. You know what? Let's do Isaac. I was thinking about either that or like Hitman, but yeah, I can do that. Those are middens that I gotta do on stream here soon enough. Yeah, sure. A little bit Isaac. Binding of Isaac. Only 2.6% of players have actually gotten all of the merit medals. Can you believe that? Was as I said, it wasn't even a 5-minute stream. That was like a 30-second stream. Happy May 4th. Yep, and I'm spending it streaming because, you know. Well, because as of right now, I'm currently unemployed again. So that is something. I mean, my contract ran out, but I should be getting hired back on pretty soon. So I don't think it'll be a problem, but we got a couple days here if you're wondering why there's suddenly more content on the channel. Stupid thing. Hype for the new Zelda? I have not. I don't even know what the new Zelda is. Is that the Tears of the Kingdom? I have not even played Breath of the Wild as it is, so, you know. Boy, I sure do hope that I get hired back on. Whew. How's Stranger of Paradise? Stranger of Paradise, I got the stuff done now for, what do you call it? I got a better handle on the battle system and everything, but at the same time, it's like, you know, I've just been working on a bunch of other junk at the same time too. Getting like Hitman done, getting I mean, this is actually going to be that was the last thing pretty much to record for the Shovel Knight period. So, you know. Oh, what are we feeling like doing? I was trying to get Ugnis and Pugnis going here, but like they're a hard duo. You know how that is. Abyssal is releasing a new song that I'm looking for. What now? Who? Who? What? Breath of the Wild was a disappointment for me. It was an open world for the sake of an open world, more of a sandbox than a game. Yeah. Ugh. I mean, that's, you know, it's, I don't really like open world games. I mean, it's you can see how I'm playing Hitman, for example. That's how I approach open world games. Where it's just like, I'm just like, okay, I'm going to try and do max difficulty and turn it into a speed run. And I'm just like, I don't even know if I'm really enjoying. I mean, like I said in one of the Dead Cells things. Oh yeah, I realize right now I don't actually have the sound on. Because I normally play things without stuff. Have you played MC Minecraft? Yeah, you can find the full series on the channel. Anybody else that, you know what? Let's do some Tainted Isaac. Pretty sure you wouldn't enjoy Breath of the Wild either. I agree with you on open world games. Yeah, probably not. Maybe though. Maybe I get into it anyway. I kind of enjoyed the original Zelda, and that was again another very open world, but you know, open world way before the concept of open world was a thing. That was just wanted to make an adventure game sort of thing, and I appreciated the way that you could go to, say, any one of the dungeons at any point in time. But at the same time, it's like open world means something very different these days. Very different? Yeah, pretty different. Because often with a lot of like open world stuff, it just ends up being that they have a specific path they want you to go down, but technically you don't need to, so it's open. You know what I'm talking about. Where's the anti-birth OSD? I don't know how to turn that on. Wherever that is. I have like all the stuff for specific things, specific soundtracks, but I don't know how to turn that on now. Well, I think I'm probably going to want to take the adrenaline over Buppy. Even though, I can go sack a few hurts. Well, run. This is Tainted Isaac. Old Tainto Isaac, because I have actually unlocked quite a few things with him. I thought I didn't do anything with him just yet, but I guess I did. Well, let's see what else I can do here first. A little bit more, we consider Death Trash open world. Death Trash is supposed to be more of a, that game is supposed to emulate Fallout, specifically. So, like, kind of, but honestly, it's more, it's open in the way that, like, old RPGs, you know, are open. Still has a very set path. They don't, you know, like there's not like a whole bunch of dumb side quests or whatever that are just kind of copy paste making up most of the content of the game comparatively. And when know where the full game is going to drop, no idea. I mean, I would like to play it when the full game comes out because I think that game looks pretty ridiculous. Honestly, I was thinking about recently doing just like a playthrough of the OG Fallouts. Kind of like Fallout 1, 2 sort of thing. Maybe even some of the later ones. Just because, I don't know, it is... one of the things I really like is looking into video game history and something that has so much... And that's that. You enjoy New Vegas? Weirdly, I like the design despite being open world, but I didn't feel as directionless as open world games usually do. I mean, that's the thing where it's just like, I would probably appreciate it... Sure. Weird way to do that. But I would probably appreciate it just based on like the popularity and influence it has on video games overall. The less so than, you know, probably enjoying. I think that's one of those games that it's just like, well, it's going to be a lot of walking around. A lot of walking around. Which, I know, people are into that, but that's not really what I look for in video games, more often than not. But like I said, I'm enjoying Hitman well enough, I suppose. I guess that's because they're pretty tight, small levels. They're not just walking for the sake of getting to a place. I don't know. Hitman definitely a good game. It's weird because it's not really, I don't know. I don't know how to judge that game, which is why I was talking about that as I was doing like the vampire, I was gonna say survivor run. No, vampire killer run recently. Because it's just like, I can see the quality, but at the same time, I'm also like, I don't know. It's very slow. It's very slow. Finicky, goofy in how stuff works a lot of the time. I'll say this. I'm probably not going to end up, being all like, oh man, we got to go play freelancer mode or whatever after this point. But I'm going to come away from it being like, oh yeah, decent game. That sort of thing. Have you played Oblivion? No, I'm not. I haven't played any of the Elder Scrolls. No, actually, wait. I was way early on. We're talking like 2017 sort of stuff. I did prep up trying to get Arena to work for the Elder Scrolls games. But and played around with maybe actually, come on, with maybe actually doing a series on that. Never ended up doing it. Hey, y'all want to see a series on Elder Scrolls 1 Arena? I'm willing to do it though. It's free. You can just go buy it right now if you want. Or, buy it. You can just go get it right now if you want. What do you got? All right. Yeah. It's one of those things where just like, I like video game history stuff. And I would like to do more stuff like Flashback, specifically. I just think about that. I think was just a really interesting, that was a very interesting game to play through. And had a good time with it. Still, hold up. Still hold to the fact that it definitely should have just given you the teleporter right off the bat. But you know what? Hey. Overall, it was good stuff. Want more people to suggest old games. That's what. Give me the dip. I gotta get my dip. And then... I haven't done the mother fight, I suppose. Go give that the old college try. 2017 is being very early, but it's been 6 freaking years. Yeah, I know, right? It does not feel like it's been like I've been on YouTube for 6 years, but I mean, no. I guess it's one of those things where it's just like, man, I don't know. It's just like the channel is just like a thing I do these days. It's not even like, it's not my job, it's not my hobby. Well, it is my hobby, but it's also just like a thing I do on a daily basis where it's just like, gotta go take out the trash, gotta go see if I feel like recording a Dead Cells episode. And the answer is often no. Trying to do it more lately though. I hope you all enjoyed the Bible run. Come on. There we go. Well, if a little bit more speed here would be pretty good for Marked right now. Come on now. There you go. What do we got? Oh, Kurva. I don't like anything. Man! Not giving me a whole lot of choices here, eh? Do you like to play the original Magicka? I'm not familiar with Magicka. Wait. No. I'm not familiar with Magicka. Anarchist Cookbook. Is it? Maybe if you have, like, brimstone bombs or something, it could be decent. But that's, like, the only time. Something along the lines of that. Petrichor. Oh, yeah, I don't have any more, anything. Oh, man. I don't know, the thing is, it's just like, yeah, there's a lot of people on YouTube, for example, that I watch that have just straight up been around, that I've been watching since, like, 2008. Stuff like that. They're still doing stuff. I basically think that, yeah, I'm just pretty much going to be the direction of this channel, too. Yeah. All right. Actually, a pretty good haul from that. I'll take it. And then... I thought so. Okay, wait. Okay. Magic is the one where you use the Quarazdiv keys to construct different spells from the elements. I am not even familiar. I feel like I would probably recognize that if I saw it, but it's not coming to me right now, at least. Well, let's go see what's in the box, I suppose. I mean, there's there's a surprising amount of stuff that I'm getting from the chest here, which I suppose is good, but I don't know. I prefer the OG Magicka. It was fun. Did feel like solo was a multiplayer. You know I don't play games multiplayer. That's one of the many reasons why I'm not going to be playing. Hey, stop that. Shovel Knight Showdown. And why Shovel Knight is forever over forever. Forever. And it's over. Forever. Doing good on resources. I mean, you know what, in fact, I'm doing good enough on resources. I'm just going to do this. Give me that devil deal. Or... It's not like there's anything that I want from the shop right now or anything. All right. Okay. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I think we'll probably go for you. What do you got? You're not gonna play Shovel Knight Bottomless of Pits? Is that what Showdown is? I've already played the game enough, I feel like. How much more do you really need from me? Surely that's enough. Twitch said Doc would be playing Shovel, and I did. I played Shovel Knight. I did it. I 100%ed the game. I don't know if you noticed. But like, yeah, we can go do... Ooh. What was I saying here? Oh yeah, 100% of the game. Just like, what else do you want from me? Nothing else to be said. Early stream? Yeah, I'm unemployed again. Sort of. Sort of? Sort of. I should be getting hired right back on, but my contract ran out, so it's like, you know. What, really? Yeah, my contract ended with... Oh, boy. Actually, what do I want here? I think I probably want to... I mean, there we got the what is it? Perfect Vermin reference / Brutal Orchestra, which is... I feel like I never heard anybody talk about Brutal Orchestra. That game looked pretty... That game looked pretty cool. Actually reminded me a lot of, like, Middens, which I'm going to be ending up playing pretty soon. Oh, come on, and I still got hit anyway. You gotta be kidding me. Find reroll item. I mean, yeah, if I could. You man the photocopy machine again. What's the ashtray item? That is, what is it specifically called? I can't remember, but it's a reference to Brutal Orchestra and Perfect Vermin specifically. It's called Fistful of Ash, I think. Anyway, what it does is it gives you a Morb Heart. I think it gives you an extra heart container, Morb Heart. Increases the amount of tinted rocks on the floor and also makes them very obvious, because like in Perfect Vermin. However, what happens is that you get a broken heart at the start of the next floor. Well, at the start of all floors. However, breaking tinted rocks gives you the chance to remove it. Less than human. It's interesting. Brutal Legend, I liked it at first, but then it switched genre, which kind of lost me. Yeah, that's what everybody says about. That's what everybody says about Brutal Legend. Unfortunately, I don't know. I still think it looked like a pretty cool game. I feel like I wouldn't mind the genre switch to, what was it, an RTS by the end or something. I don't know though. It's like, it's one of those games that. Oh, come on now. There we go. Turn on the Pogger mod. I'm not gonna turn on the Pogger mod. I mean, I could. Certainly. You know what? Let's go protect. Well, Protect, I have a 4.5% chance. Oh, that's not bad. Can do something with that. Like, if I forced to play Plants vs. Zombies, yeah, of course. Why would I not play Plants vs. Zombies? Why would I turn down Plants vs. Zombies of all games? Alright. Alright, get rid of all this here. Do you see the red? I don't want to walk over the spikes for that. I don't like that. That is far too scary of a. That's far too scary of a red key shard to get for what's in all likelihood just going to be another room full of enemies. Ugh. It is one that I feel okay. I'm gonna make this difficult, eh? Yeah. Oh, the poop. Do I want the poop? I don't want the poop. I'll take you, though. Sure, that's... I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the axe, but, you know, it's that... No, I'll give you Sacred Harp. Yeah, I bet. I mean, that is technically, will give me the, what is it? Unusual object. I can't remember what it's called. There's a special red room item for playing the Fiend Folio. I can't remember what it is, but I kind of like to get it just based on that alone. What does the axe do? On shooting, you occasionally shoot out an axe which pierces and does like that. That's it. It's a little bit of extra DPS, but I don't think it's like too much because it's mostly just the piercing, I think, is... Really. This is mostly like the piercing that is the draw there. Whatever. Not gonna worry too much about it. Box or, what is that, Zero Ranger reference? Let's get the Zero Ranger reference. Why not? Alright, alright. Well, we're going for the mom fight. Why not? Oh, yeah, I suppose I do also have... You know, it's true, though. I do have this. I can just use this to get the red key if I want to. Which, I guess. I don't know. Well, let's take a look. Well, that's a good start. Where was that enemy? And, I mean, it's the Pentomogram, which, yes, does damage up. Also, I can get into the boss room, too, on top of that. New content? No, this is just a mod. It's a good mod. Eh. What would I change out at this point in time, right? Do I really need marked? I really don't think I need marked. Marked can be good if you got like the right stuff, but I don't think it's good enough quite to, you know, really be worthwhile. I think I did anyway. Oh boy. You won't lose HP if you drop it. I actually don't know. I don't remember. Right. Yeah. Oh. I get hit anyway, stupidly. You know, let's take a look here if I just go drop this. Because I know they had kind of like changed that up. Oh, okay, I don't lose it. No, you're right. There's that then. I guess it's kind of a good haul. All things considered, HP ups are free real estate. Yeah, because it's like because the introduction of, you know, that one person that does the thing. Tainted Eden. I thought they changed up how health ups work if you drop the items, but yeah. Nope, they don't. All right. Hopefully I won't immediately die here. No promises. Oh, I do have marked. I forgot I had marked again. I did re-grab that item. Didn't I now? All right. Doc, I have a chicken now. You bought a chicken? Or did you just find one? There we go. Like, what do you mean by that? What do you mean you just have one now? Is that thing in the curse room with the red contour? I don't know. I'm eating chicken now. Oh. No, you're not the same person. That doesn't count. It's not how that works. Anyway. Alright, send me right back in. Man, I miss the mod that turns that into Bob-omb Battlefield. The battery with devil horns? Oh, yeah, those are like, I think they're just called like fiendish batteries or something like that. They have the chance to either add extra charge to your item, your active item, or remove charge, which can put it in a deficit. Maybe. Sort of depends on whatever the game feels like doing there. All right. It walked into my house and now I have it. That's not how that works. Baba Battlefield. No. Baba is actually a secret enemy that exists in Fiendfolio. Normally can't see her, but she's there. Okay, I'll do this, do that. Axe does still have some use, obviously. And then what do we got over here? I live in a metro city. I don't know where it came from. You gotta go give that back to whoever owns that chicken, or not. I don't actually know. Maybe do you have like just wild chicken around you? Because I mean, like, you know, I saw a turkey, for example, going to get coffee today. So you know, maybe that's just the case. Like, I could just go grab a turkey off the side of the road if I wanted to and keep it. I won't. I'm just saying that I could. Man, there's just nothing good happening here, is there? You know what? Here, give it to me. All right. I see. This is an interesting combination of room. There we go. We good? We good? We good. Steal the turkey. No! I don't want to take care of a turkey. What are you talking about? Nothing. Okay. Okay. Be able to do this okay. Observe as I continue to say okay, and then I do it okay. Nothing. Alright, whatever. That's fine. Why not? It's fun. I don't want to take care of a turkey. Why do you want to take care of a turkey? What's happening today? Oh, well, we were finishing up that one video game that you play with the guy that's got the shovel. And then I did, and now I'm playing Isaac, I guess. And probably, like, I don't know. Yeah, you know, probably, like, I don't know, a Hitman after this run or something like that. Open secret rooms? It does. That's kind of why it's pretty useful. It opens most doors, I think, except for the one for the home route. Do you mind? Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, I like Isaac. No Hitman. Yeah, but I gotta do Hitman is the thing. It's just like, and I'm only on Hitman 2. And I gotta do and I gotta do all of them through Hitman 3. Oh, I'm willing to open that. Sure. Tell me if you got. Apparently these are supposed to be wooden chests. I think they're not because I don't have that unlocked yet. I should go get Lazarus for getting that sort of thing unlocked. All tainted Lazo. Could be pretty decent. Maybe. Something's wrong. Nothing at all. Broken padlock allows you to open the home path door. I did not know that. I knew that there was stuff like the cracked orb that does that, but not that one specifically. Tainted Lizzo. Oh, come on. I'd like to keep my Morb Heart if possible. Which might not happen at this rate. And maybe I'll just go back and grab the thing over here. Currently have 8 dogs, a cat, 50 fish, and the hen. That's too many things. It's too many animals. Unless, I don't know, you're like a rescue something or other. Or own a farm? Do you own a farm? I already have a golden key and 12 keys at this point in time. I think I'm okay. Yeah, there we go. Good enough. Oh, I don't actually have enough. I was gonna grab the present. See if I can't get myself something nice from the old secret room. From the regular secret room. I don't even know what these things do. I'm not going to know. Now then. The Lizzo Rizzo. Got that Riz. Somebody explain to me what Riz is. I beseech thee. Nope. Okay. Guessing it's probably a little bit farther down then. Poggers. Well, and it's Great Gideon. Hey everybody, are you surprised that I'm fighting Great Gideon on this run? I know, right? It's like the boss that always appears every single time. Riz is a word for charisma. Okay, that actually makes sense. This isn't like when I got the explanation for dummy thick, which was very unsatisfactory. I still remember that. Don't think I don't. It's not even an enemy. Man, I can't believe I'm fighting Great Gideon. Who could have seen this coming? Literally the most unexpected thing that could have possibly happened. Based Gideon, yeah. Ritzy's crackers. I can go for some Ritz crackers. I ate all the ones that I had previously. Yeah? Come on now. You're almost done, but not done enough. Thank you, Spider. Oh, GMO corn poggers. More like Pogamo Pog. Cur? No, of course I didn't get any. Like, what am I even thinking? Of course I didn't get any of the Angel Devil room. It's Great Gideon. What was that? Oh, have you never seen GMO corn before? It's a damage up, and then you're also forced to consume 5 pills? Alright. Well, we're not going to take the semen book. Yeah, whatever. Get that out of the... on the rotation, too. Oh, I could also, you know, real quick.
Glass D6.
Damn. I was hoping to get Book of Revelation. Or, not Book of Revelation. I was hoping to get, whatever the Book of Virtues. Does not look like that's going to happen. Do that. At least get this, if nothing else. Book of Jizzlations. Yeah, exactly. I want to get the Jizz book. The book where I jizz. You read this book, you immediately start jizzing. It's a book that I like to call I like to call it Infinite Jizz, and it is 7,000 pages long, and you're not going to understand any of it. Is this reference for anybody except for me? We'll take that. I guess I really don't need orange. Yoink. Oh, kurva. It's just porn? Okay. All right. So, there's this book that's called Infinite Jest. No. I'm not doing the explanation of this. Now Dr. Inferno Firebird explains to you the plot of Gravity's Rainbow. Part 1 of 65. Show it's about missiles. Okay, try and get rid of you. Kind of annoying with using the thing here. You know what I'm talking about, the thing. Come on, you. Unfathomable porn beyond your comprehension. You could seen that one episode of Ghost in the Shell, all right? It's like that. Except with less anime. Huh? Oh my god. I need people with better reference pools to be coming to the channel here. Anyway. Oh. I'll take it. One thing I know about Gravity's Rainbow is that Knives Out guy said that nobody reads it, and then in the sequel, Glass Onion, we see Serena Williams reading it. That's true for most of Pynchon's books. Though I don't think a lot of people read it oft talked about Little Red. It's like a book, kids. It's like the book equivalent of I don't know, Pathologic. How about that? Is that a good? I actually played that on the channel. That should be a good enough reference, right? Sorry, I didn't watch Ghost in the Shell. I'm not talking about the movie. I'm talking about the standalone complex. You know, the standalone series, the complex standalone series. It was one where a guy, a movie maker, and never mind. We're not doing Dr. Inferno Firebird explains plots of animes. Don't get me wrong, I could. Look, is that the eventual end goal of the force me to watch an anime? Force me to watch a anime? Is that you're going to eventually just have me explain to you the plots of stuff? Okay. I don't even know what that was. Read a book ASMR stream. I've talked about that before, though. Don't you remember? I said that would basically be what would happen if you made me play The Longing. It would just be book reading. All right, part 65 of The Longing, otherwise known as part 36 of what? Moby Dick? I know Moby Dick's in that thing. If your cum is on fire, please see a doctor, not me. I don't want to deal with that. You get somebody else to deal with that. Anyway. All right. And of course, there's nothing over here, unless. No. Like, I tell you a book to read. Yeah, but like, what book would you want? I mean, I don't have time to read books. I'm a busy man doing video game related things. You understand. Alright, well, let's see how this one goes. I feel pretty confident. Actually got an increase in my amount of luck. Anyway, I want you to read a Bara Yif comic. I mean, which one? Do you have a particular one in mind? Also, would reading a comic really do much for you if you can't actually see what it is? Because, you know, yeah. I feel like, you know, there's not really, like, you wouldn't get much out of hearing me read about porn. Dr. Inferno Firebird reads porn. The movie, the video game. Alright, alright. As long as I don't get hurt by the fly, which would be pretty embarrassing. Alright, now that's content. Dr. Inferno fight. I mean, you gotta remember that it's not like people haven't tried to make me do that before. Remember, I've said before that 13 Sentinels was a replacement for Bible Black, so, you know, because I was too cowardly to actually do a video series on that. So instead, you got 13 Sentinels. What a trade-off. Boo. Okay. There we go. Reading furry femboy comics made me realize that I actually like boys, and that made me start exploring my gender, so I'd never be where I am without gay furry porn. I feel like that's a story that a lot of people can relate to. Okay. Okay. Grab that, and then get right over here. All right, then. Boo. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. It's just... Bible Black... You know, that's the whole thing with, like, I think a lot of the visual novels, that it's just like, they might just be too hardcore for me. And by hardcore, I mean, I don't mean, like, you know, the sexual content. I just mean, it's like, I don't... Like, I just don't... how do I want to put this? You know what I'm talking about. Femboy VN? I'm sure there's more than one. I don't believe that there is a Femboy VM. VN. What gives you -2 luck? 2 luck down pills. Which, to be fair, is my fault, but still. Especially after taking the second one, which I just kind of shoved directly into my mouth on seeing it. Alright. 13 Sentinels is a trade-off. Hey, take it up with the person that wanted me to play 13 Sentinels. Yeah. You know what? I don't want to fight Clutch. Straight up. So we're going to make this nice and quick. Okay. Gart. This is a potentially frustrating boss fight after all. Oy. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Actually, not too bad. Not too shabby at all, if I do say so myself. What do we got here? No, I don't even think I have a tier effect right now, but I'd rather just keep this. Okay, here you are, Satan. Right. Oh. I mean, the thing is, it's very likely that I would be able to get something good from Satan, so I'm going to actually take it. Eventually. It might take some time. But it'll be something. Okay, let's go. Yeah. Femboy VN. It's just called Femboy. Play the girls VN. I've never heard of that one before. Let me do a live reaction on stream. Also, let's see if anybody else is reacting to the Bible. Not so patiently work. Oh yeah, I feel waiting for Bird Game. Well, here's the thing with Bird Game right now, is that I have everything recorded, but let me take a look at my videos here real quick. I currently have, let me see, DD7, Death's Door 7, Episode 7, up to Death's Door 7-24 that I need to go edit together. -24. And then I also want to go do the actual, you know, entering Death's Door thing too, right? This is not actually a visual novel. This is a 1962 film. Ross Carpenter is a Hawaii-based fishing guide sailor who enjoys boating and sailing out on the sea. When he finds out his boss is retiring to Arizona, he seeks his way out to buy the West Wind, the boat he built with his father. Ross is caught in a love triangle with two women, childish, insensitive club singer Robin and sweet Laurent. When Wesley Johnson advances on Laurel, Ross punches him out. Okay. Leslie owns the boat, so Ross thereby loses it. Laurel, however, is not who she pretends to be. Ross has to choose between her and Robin. Starring Elvis Presley as Ross Carpenter. I guess I could watch that. Like, is it Elvis Presley movie? I mean, I guess. But I'll also actually open. Yeah, you know what? That paid off. Sometimes it does. What are you reading? The plot synopsis for Girls, Girls, Girls. Starring one Alvin Pressword. It's not a visual novel, it's a movie. Unless the visual novel is based on the movie. What? Let me take a look again then. Girls, Girls, Girls by Motley Crue. Fourth studio album by American rock band Motley Crue, released in 1987. Hit singles Girls, 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 You're All I Need, and oh, Wild Side. I like that one. I mean, overall, I think this is a pretty good... Yeah, overall, this is a pretty solid album, I want to say. I do not know... I don't think I've listened to it before. Maybe I should. Let's get rid of Vomiting Man in Cloak. I don't like Vomiting Man in Cloak. Anyway, Two of Swords. I don't know what that did. Two of Swords. I don't know. I forgot the last exclamation mark. I mean, isn't that... Get out of here, you. I don't even know what you do, but I don't want to find out. Okay. Actually, pretty manageable, all things considered. Would you fuck a femboy? I don't think I would have sex with anybody at this point in time. I think that... I think I am stuck in my turbo virgin ways. But I mean, otherwise, yeah, I guess. I mean, like if it was like a life or death sort of scenario, maybe? Sure? It gives a different search result for some reason. Hey, let me just... Girls, Girls, Girls. A song by Jay-Z. I love girls, 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 girls. Girls I do adore. Yo, put your number on this paper, because I would love to date ya. Holler at ya when I come off tour, yeah. Hee 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 hee, for real. Written by Ryuji Sakamoto. Oh, you don't? Don't even think about it. All right. Have you received wizard powers? Yeah, and I used them to create a YouTube channel, I guess. Clearly. Oh, I mean, you don't know how old I am. Yeah. You know what? Give me the Placebo. Then give me this. All right. What a great use of the Placebo. Hey. I'll see if I can go and get something good here. What's Doc's girl type? I refuse to answer that question. Just look for that one like picture of a meme, and then it's like, I don't know, an F-47. Come on. That's not true, by the way. Fat? No. I mean, look, I'm not gonna lie. It's like, I have no issue, but it's not like that's a preference. There ain't nothing wrong with fat bottom girls, but it's not like that's my preference. See if I can take these out pretty quickly. Make the rockin' world go round. Right? It's boys, ew. Not really. And I've said this before, where it's just like, just because I can get down with the occasional, the thing, doesn't necessarily mean that is a preference once again. It worked out pretty well for me. Okay. Why are you and my search results so different? What are you what? I don't know. What are you searching for? Hi. Let me take a look. Let's see the next girls on the list. Girls, neon sign? Oh, here's a video game. On Steam. I got a 9 out of 10. Only got a 5 out of 10 from Noisy Pixel, which I don't know what that is. Why is Doki Doki Literature Club to the third people also search for? Oh, it apparently was a Kickstarter game, which is interesting. Well, let's see. I mean, honestly, it just looks like a... Are you using a Dell? I mean, I built this computer myself. I didn't. I had Second Guy build it back in 2015. So, you know. No. I have a Toshiba laptop that is 15 years old. Does that count? Shout out to Second Guy. Shout out to Second Guy. Get at me. We got a bunch of Hitman episodes to do, my dog. Like, really, though, we do have a bunch of Hitman episodes to do. Like, let's get on with it already. It is actually less damage, evidently. 7 versus... Yeah. I knew it wasn't that much of an increase, but still. Oh, Morb Heart. Hope I can get something good for it. Oh, come on. I'm not actually sure whatever. What hit me there? Infested? Well, Second Guy MVP. Yeah, really. Doc, if you could use a femboy cloning machine, would you? Why would I need a femboy? Like, what am I gonna do with a femboy? And what am I gonna do with all these femboys around here? Get out of here, yous. Oh, dang, we got a femboy infestation. Finding skirts all over the place here. Ah! To fuck you? Oh, to clone myself as a femboy? Haven't we already discussed this in Crosscode? Didn't we, like, literally discuss this in Crosscode? Feel like everybody needs to remember the sort of topics of conversation that I got to in that. No. Okay. Poggers. Why? Prank button. Oh, I see. Well, clairvoyance is at least something. Yes, the room's name was Prank Button. Indeed, I am pranked. I have been pranked, everybody. How's Hitting Men coming along? Currently on mission 2 of the second Hitman. So, you know. Going well. Ah, yes. This boss. This is actually one of the new bosses that came out for... God thing. Yeah. The Dom. Which I'm currently not doing a very good job at. As you can see, the Fiend Folio devs have very normal and good interests. Okay. My God. Okay, so it just keeps doing this. No, I'm done. Okay. All right. What did you discuss? I discussed if I had my own like VTuber clone. Nothing. Huh. Man, for all of these things, it's like, yeah, I don't know if I would want any of them, to be honest. Look, it's a topic of conversation that makes sense in the context of crosscode, trust me. Hui. Yeah, that's about all I'm going to be doing here. I love the concept of self-cess, when in my case it's pointless because both of me and my clones would be bottoms. Yeah, I mean, there's some good stuff out there. I remember there's like a, yeah, it gets rid of Curse of the Blind, which already makes this pill totally worthwhile. But anyway, I still require the answer. Did I miss the 5-minute stream? It wasn't even 5 minutes. It was like 30 seconds. And it's at the beginning of the stream if you go and look at the VOD. Is your VTuber model coming along? I mean, of course, the VTuber model is still... Isn't it just like right here? Boy, I really failed in this one in the last episode of Dead Cells, didn't I? Anyway. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, there was a really good piece of media I remember about like a, what was it, like a chubby apartment super finding a magic mirror that she could find a you know, clone of herself in a different world. Now that's a good example of self-cessed. Anyway. Come on. Do you mind? Oh, cat just sneezed on me. I didn't know you could get covered in cats. Oh, sure can. Trust me on that one. So how do I... Oh, you gotta... Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna actually use the bombs here. I hate you so much. Doc, make a reactionary pog. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm pogging right now. I hate that it's just like you spawn in enemies here. Oh, the Lubblers. Good. Unfortunately, I did lose my Morb heart there, so, you know, there is that. Finally! I mean, I see what you're supposed to do in this room, but my god, that's a tricky one. Alright. Are you supposed to clear this room without bombs? You're supposed to use the enemy slamming into the rocks to destroy them. But it's just like, that's too much work. A PNG of what? Assassin, you said right now? I was watching the last Dead Cells Bible. Yeah! You should have been, when I said right now, you should have been coming to the stream. I literally started up the stream. Right after I started up the stream, I clicked post on that comment. Yeah. Ah, salt. PNG. I wrote PNG. What now? Make a reactionary PNG. I don't know what that means. How's a PNG supposed to react to anything? You're telling me this PNG reacted to something? Anyway. Okay, so what are we talking about again? Like, there was like a topic of conversation at hand that I've already kind of forgot. Oh yeah, watch Crosscode. That's a good that was a good game, good series. Feel like people still somehow sleeping on that game. Oh my. Alright guys, let me tell you. I am not usually the sort of person to really get down with a, you know what, here, let's just replace this with you. To really get down with like a big long RPG. But at the same time, that one won me over. Alright. Now then, what does a pill do? This is a Fiend Folio specific pill. It removes the curse on the floor. So normally I would have had Curse of the Blind, but I was able to remove that thanks to my Placebo. It's one of those pills that it's just like, situational, yes, but very useful when you get it. Besides, I don't really have a better pill to be using right now, so why not? A PNG that changes on voice detection? I don't know how I would even do that. Besides, if I was gonna get a VTuber model, wouldn't I want to go with like, you know, the big 3D model? Where, oh my god, why is it always with the invincibility flies around here? You're making this very irritating for me, video game. There, slowly. Yeah. Stupid books. All right. Anyway, Placabo. Why? What am I saying? What were we talking about here? Awesome. You could be a power bottom. I mean, that doesn't mean that does not necessarily mean it's just like, yeah, you know. I'm pretty sure I also saw a self-cess thing where it's just like both the characters were bottoms, so they just kind of awkwardly stood around. That wasn't really a comic though. That was just like a single image. In like a hot tub or something. Anyway. Infest. Rather just have the clairvoyance. Good old references to their nuclear throne. Why are you killing your fellow birds? The birds kill other birds all the time. What are you talking about? That is a normal occurrence. Think birds are just all chummy with each other? Ah. Oh, that is an interesting item. I'm not going to take it, though. Do I want to take it? Nah. No. Anyway. What to do? I kind of want to take the... You know, once again, I don't really like marked all that much. I keep, like, getting it and then getting rid of it and whatnot. What's the pill? Removes curses. Fiend Folio specific one. So I would have normally had Curse of the Blind on this floor, but since I used Placabo, I was able to get rid of that and get Static Tears instead. Attack 0 here, which is pretty good. Oh, the one in the shop? Oh, I missed it. I don't know. I'll go see. Right, makes this nice and easy at least. Well, certainly will make this nice and easy. Not really. Whatever. Why do you keep saying Placabo in chat? That's what the item's called. Doc, would you be Polly if you were prettier? I don't know what I would be if I was prettier. Once again, Turbo Virgin. Remember? Can you make the crow? I mean, it's not like this stream is going to be going up on YouTube or anything, so we can just get the image of the crow here. Sure. You can be anything if you want, can't you? Let me see. Where's just the picture of the crow? Because I have several different variations on this. Don't forget. I have no idea. Where is this thing? Should really just have all the crow pictures and like picture the Goosebumps dogs all in one location, shouldn't I? I cannot find it. Here's a picture of Kanbari from the Megami Tensei series. He's the god of toilets. Okay, now then. Somehow I might be hot according to multiple people, so I can't confirm. It's something. I don't know if, like, range up is all that important. I mean, I suppose that every stream, the one on the slideshow? Oh, the Miku one. Yeah, let me just... Sure, where is it? Okay, let me just copy these... Just paste a duplicate, I suppose, right? Wait a second. Do I not have the Hatsune Miku picture anymore? Oh no, there's Crow Miku. Well, then what is this picture supposed to be? It's just a completely empty picture type of thing. Well, anyway, copy this. And there we go. I'm gonna make it smaller. I don't know, what sort of VTuber doesn't have a gigantic version of their avatar in the corner at all points in time, but not me. There. Now then. I'm still not putting up like VTuber or whatever on the thing. If I can get like Libra, that would be excellent right now, let me tell you. I don't think that's gonna happen though. Regular heart there. Bomb, which I'm not even gonna bother with. PNG. That's not even a PNG tuber, that's just a PNG. Like, there's a difference between a PNG tuber and a PNG. That is a PNG on the screen. Really? And does it have to be the one with the Hatsune Miku hair? I don't even have hair in real life. Alright. Anyway. Now then. Let's get on with it. Okay. I do gotta remember this is like the mausoleum version of the mom fight. It's kind of annoying. I am not doing too bad, all things considered. Come on. There we go. Unfortunately, now I still got all of these here too, but still. I think I got a good chance here. You know what? Yeah. Oh, the satanic Bible. I don't think it's good enough. It's neither of these still not good enough. Okay. Okay. Just be very careful. Yeah, you want to stand about here. Not too bad. Like, I didn't die. That's the important thing. The Black Bible. No. It's like, besides, I don't want to spend that much on, I mean, I could just go right back. Oh, or not. Guess Satan cleared out the stock before that. I got hit twice immediately, but I'm doing just fine. It's cool. Now then. Let's see how this one goes. Ah! But anyway. How was your day, Duke? It's fine. I mean, honestly, I haven't really done too much of anything. Oh. I'm trying to remember. It's like, how do these enemies live? Annoyingly. Still working it out anyway. Yeah, it's not like getting a tears up pill or something, which would actually be pretty useful right now. But range up is, hey, stat up is a stat up. I'll only get like balls of balls. I'm not really going to be able to do too much better than that, right? Are we in Dead Mom? Yes. I don't know if you realize this, but this game is extremely crass. And that is exactly what they're getting at as of right now. Go to your womb, Isaac. Anyway. Big balls. Yes, balls of balls. Balls of balls. Okay. 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 Ah, come on. Stop grabbing me with your bony fingers. Right, and I don't even want to jump into the sacrifice room at this point in time. I'm kind of not doing great on health. You know, even if I just got like a, yeah, like bad trip or something, that would be a good choice here. I don't know if that's gonna happen though. At least, you know, with extra range and everything, at least with extra range and everything, I can also manage to, you know, get a lot of work out of the one thing that I'm trying to think of. God, what is it called? Tech Zero. Oh boy. I don't know. My balls are always bouncing to left and right. I don't even know what that means. What that could mean. Oh, great. No, you don't. Nah, that's right. You get out of here. You get out of here right now. Okay. Okay. Not like any tinted rocks in here, whatnot. Because I'll go for whatever at this point in time, really. Alright, alright, alright. It's like, no, it wouldn't make any sense for you to be going inside of a dead kid. Come on now. What sort of game do you take this for? Yep. Oh. Okay, please give me something good in here. Now, the thing is, the frog puppet is a revive. I don't know. I don't know, man. Yeah, you know what? Let's get Hagalaz and see what happens in the room. Maybe I'll go find like a crawl space or something. And oh, there was actually a tinted rock there. Kind of had a feeling, but I didn't see it, so, you know, whatever. Some H abandoning Kermit. I don't want to turn into the frog on death. I don't care if it's a revive. It's a bad revive. Besides, I don't even have anything that's going to work with a teardrop trinket either, so I think it's worth just dropping them both, right? Right? Yes. Anyway. Nothing. I got enough bombs. Let's just see if I can't get anything extra in here. Nope. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Not really. I mean, it's just like, yeah, I just need like a little bit more health here before I finish up this run, don't I? Oh, great. It's Eggman McMuffin. And here he is. Well, you know what? Did give me that, so I guess I appreciate that sort of thing. But still, was sort of hoping that I might be able to get a little bit more in terms of a lot of stuff at this point. Mostly, though, of course, the hearts. Hearts would really go down smooth right now, right? Okay. Okay. Right? Feel like I should go and take Crow Miku off there because it's just like one of course the many tenets of this channel is to not put a bunch of stuff on screen all the time. I don't care how much you like it. Yay. Yeah, those things stick around until you actually beat the enemies. No, come on. Just got clipped right there. Yeah, yeah. All right. There's only one thing on screen. There's two things. Okay, okay, okay. Not the spider pits there. One hit left until I die. Man. All right. Is it one of the tenets? Yeah, I mean, there's several tenets of the channel. One, you always finish every series you start. Two, don't put a bunch of stuff up on screen. Three, Talk about the video game, I guess? Which I kind of waver on depending on how it goes. No. Alright, well, let's see how this one goes. Speaking of which. No, come on. I thought I was doing good here. You're making this up. Am I, though? No, I didn't write down a list of tenants or whatever when I started playing the video game, right? Let's do some Hitman. I still got to get through this series after all. Ugh. All right. I should also do like some Dead Cells or something too. I don't have anything else prepped up as of right now, so you know. What am I doing here? Change up the title of the screen. Where's the Hitman Femboy mod? I don't think you what? Wait. Where's Hitman 3? All right. Now actually, do I have the sound on right now for this? Might have turned that off as I was trying to figure this out. Okay, but have you played FTL? Nah. Played Into the Breach. I'm actually just talking about that in the last episode. That was a game that I played that I also did a Bible study stream on. I don't have too much interest in playing FTL though, and did I actually put that on the banned list? I don't remember. Did I? Somebody remind me. Did I ban FTL? Yeah, whatever. Well, then I guess it's possible. I remember like refusing to do a run where I got the crystal ships or something like that, whatever that even meant. Baba the Breach. Hitting men. Well, at least we're doing the prep up work for this next mission. I just finished the previous one, so this one is largely new for me. Trying to remember what I'm even trying to do. And the thing is, oh yeah, right. You know, people don't like me carrying around a gun in the open. But anyway. Baba the Breach. Is Hempuli currently working on a Baba based? Because he's been doing a whole lot of stuff into the Baba. Get inside of that Baba. Baba is Vor. Anyway, so good question here would be probably figuring out what best way to approach like the inside of here is. And if I remember correctly, I know I can just kind of like at least on this difficulty. I'll do that. All right. Not going to be on every difficulty, but at least going to be on that difficulty. On this difficulty. There's a silly hat shaman. Oh yeah, I already found him. Oh. Okay, well, let's just... There's a guy in there. I did find I thought you were doing a perfect Hitman run. I'm always doing a perfect Hitman run. Every one of the runs so far has been 5-star Silent Assassin. That doesn't... Shooting cameras does not count for that.
And how may I help you today, senor?
I just need... curious. So this is apparently... Okay, so you might be mad at me doing that, but also... Alright, well, I don't know how to approach a lot of this one. These things are pretty well fortified, comparatively. I guess maybe one of the first things to do would be looking... no, I actually do know where to find a... crowbar. Now that I'm thinking about it right now. It's actually over by the silly hat shaman. Also, there's a lot of poison on this map comparatively, so that is something to potentially look into. Because I could end up doing poisoning on the regular. But yeah, there's a crowbar over here, which is good for breaking down stuff. Where is that? Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff like this one, which is... This is the lethal one? Yeah. There's like a lethal one, there's a non-lethal one. Mm-hmm. Here's the guy we're talking about. You can go and sit down if you feel like it, but like, I don't... Like, why? He's actually like totally okay with it too. They're just like, oh, hey, another guy's coming in here.
Really out of it. The brew has transported them to a place of tranquility and calm.
By the way, what exactly is this?
Spiritual space for
I evidently
meditation.
can't take a look at it, so, you know, there's that. But yeah, crowbar right here. Also, so real quick. Come on. Come on. Got it. Also have lethal poisonous frogs, like consumed poison. So yeah, it's just like I can go and pick up frogs in this mission and potentially I don't think I can throw around frogs though. Can't really get a good look at it here. Come on, I want to see the frog. Whatever. Point is that you can pick up frogs in this mission too. So, how do I approach this one, though? I mean, I don't know. I know that I can break into professional Hitman frog catching. Well, to be fair, you can use this frog to kill somebody. So, you know. There's part of a crashed plane. And I think this is... Actually, I think that, okay. This is probably, yeah, a plane crash here. I think, oh. I can scale this. An apricot. Okay. Yeah, they mentioned in... Well, this might actually be useful here. Apricots all over the place. Oh, there's... Oh, no. Yeah, they mentioned that there's like a red box that was dropped off of a plane, and I guess that's it. So, I could... Okay. So I could maybe go around and take a look at what exactly that is. It's part of the mission here. Oh, I don't need... Okay, good. I was actually wondering about this because there is a door here that I can use the crowbar to open up, but it seems like I don't necessarily have to. There's a different way to get in there. Good. That'll be valuable knowledge. However, there's also other areas that I can't really get into without a crowbar, so I'm going to go back into the actual, you know, town here.
Why doesn't she
Yeah,
just
no.
get him herself? She's got a lot of...
That can just disintegrate. Yeah, it does that. Don't worry about it. It needs him to cleanse the place. Uh-huh. I don't actually know what that's about, but... guess I'll see eventually. Yo, gas station, what do you do? Oil leak? Yeah. Probably not going to be useful to me. Oh, a coin. That, on the other hand, will. So. Also, I am going to go use the bathroom real quick. I need to pee. All right, back to it. Just reminds me of this dumb TikTok that I remember some like other streamer putting up about like, hey, whenever I have this plank literally on the chair, my viewership goes up by like 40, 50 people. Then when I come back on screen, goes down about 40, 50 people.
Nice day.
Well, you know, maybe I should keep that in mind when it comes to trying to do streams here, right? People really do just sometimes want the picture, the PNG of a bird, right? Have what on screen? It's like apparently like whenever she like went to the bathroom or whatever, she would put a plank like dressed up as, well, specifically colored on to look like Plank from Ed, Edd and Eddy. Anybody alerted? Somebody saw that, sort of. Yeah, just have the crow PNG on stream at all points in time, right?
Improving on stuff that looks like crap, probably.
Come on, get out of there.
His work isn't that impressive. All he really seems to be doing is touch-ups and cover-ups of botched work on that reality TV show of his. Improving on
Hey,
stuff that
jeez.
looks like crap probably isn't too hard.
Dude,
I think you're wrong. His line work is to die for.
took some time there. Okay, well, not you,
Okay, Matt. Wait here and I'll
not
look at-
Hermione, you. Okay.
So man.
Well, what is this? Did somebody put... Wait, why are you not... Okay, I have to press left or right to actually get on there. All right, well, let's see how this works. As of right now, I am not seeing... They have barbed wire for some reason on the... How do I get onto this? Oh, okay, I can't do it like this. Yeah, barbed wire for some reason onto the thing.
If this thing ever gets done, I'm buying champagne for the entire office. I'm sure everything will turn out just fine.
Let's take a look. A soda can. Blend in. Is this actually gonna work? It does. Why does this work? Okay then. No bird pipes. Is that a thing? Is that a thing people do? I just don't believe that's a thing people do. What's that there? Are those coconuts? Have the bird on screen. Okay, fine. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna actually keep up like the view count and everything, and I want to see how many people are watching this with bird on screen versus not bird on screen. We'll make it like decent sized. It's not like it's gonna be covering up anything, I want to say. Okay. Hatsune Miku bird on stream. I want to see if there's more or less. Why does this work? Yeah, hey dude, it's just me. Okay. No, okay, so...
You need to follow me right now.
Alright.
Move in.
Is there a... Do I have a thing that I can get on? Okay, yeah, because it's like it showed... Not there usually, but yes. Oh, I'm gonna realize it saved me at the point in time when I was right here. Okay. Now I can also just go on to this side. Merber jump in here.
There's few calls you need to make to our connection in the Mexican government. And
Guy saw me, but maybe I can just...
there is affairs you will need to look at as well.
Oh my god, well...
Shouldn't be here. Go now before I get someone.
No, they already saw me.
Wake up. Something serious is going on.
Hmm.
Some fool with a death wish is missing.
Okay, well, there's something to 21. I do see that it does say for me that there's currently 21 viewership here right now. As I'm trying to figure out how exactly, like, do I gotta put the bird on screen? Is the bird really the deciding factor? God, maybe I should just become a VTuber. Maybe that really is the secret sauce that I'm missing here. And then I'm gonna become a React Andy. Just get people to give me TikToks. And that's all we're gonna do all day, right? Okay, go down. Can I, like, there is also this lower area here too. See if I can maybe... Yeah, this is like a bathroom, which means people are unlikely to be in here. And I could also maybe just knock somebody out. I'll try to go look. Nope, nothing at all. No, a PNG tuber. But don't people just not like PNG tubers? Okay, so you're right up at the top of the... Okay, so there's a dude right up at the top of the stairs. So I'm going to have to kind of like keep that in mind for future things here. Oh, boy. All right. Come on now. Yeah, but I thought people didn't like PNG tubers, right? Like, it's just like, no model, no views. There's nothing else in here, is there? No, there's a boot. Can't get that boot, though. Okay. Oh. Hey, yo, can I just, like... Anybody else notice that? Okay, no. Okay, it was she got a dude to do it. I kind of thought that's how it was gonna go, because usually it's like the targets don't actually investigate things themselves. But she was alone. She was like isolated from everybody else enough that I thought that might have worked anyway. Okay. Oh. Well, I gotta say, not all that useful. Unless... It's a good thing this man has no peripheral vision. Alright, this didn't work out. I tried. I gave it the old college try, but I mean, you know, sometimes you just walk into a room and there's just people in there. Excuse me. Yeah, the look, we're doing this Silent Assassin style. If I don't get Silent Assassin, I am gonna give it a different try, right? Okay. Let me see if I can do this again. If I just duck immediately and then... You know, what if I just, like, go over here? Obviously, they saw me, but... Maybe I can... Oh, there's a lot of people up here, aren't there? There's this. I could just, you know, like, shoot it, make it fall. Maybe have that just hit her on the head and deal with it that way. But still. How's it going? Doing some of the Hitman, Tales of the Hitman. Because I don't know what I'm doing in this particular mission at all. Since I am, as always, going... Okay, come on now. Oh my god, please. Since I am, as always, going for full... Are people going to see me if I do this? They might not. Doot, doot. Okay, no. I gave it a try. Oh, your view count is going up. I see you. That doesn't count. You can't, you're not going to call like IOI and tell him, hey, cancel this guy's Silent Assassin rank. I saw him on stream. He's streaming his assassinations. This is Obama's America. All right. Well, let's see how this goes. So there are people down there, but I don't think they care all that much. I'm going to try and go for, like, what's on the lower level here? Because I can see it's like you can also get into the meeting room as well. In fact... Yeah, there's nobody in here right now. So, what do we got? Oh, look at this. Look at this combo nation. Like the classic one. Now, is that going to kill other people? Because that's going to ruin my Silent Assassin rank, which is, you know, not ideal. But I do already know that she goes in here. What if you just kill everybody? Well, then I'm not going to get a good score, is the problem. Up until this point, I have gotten 5 stars, silent assassin rating on every single mission, and I'm going to continue doing that. He said while a SWAT team flooded his apartment. Oh God, please, no, don't swat me. It's just a picture of Hatsune Miku. Come on, Sega, don't do this to me. Unfortunately, I don't have a, I do not have a screwdriver to actually test this out. But all right, yeah. Let's take a look. Yeah, if people even see me. You can actually see in the bottom left corner, you see like the 2 guns there making an X and it's green. If people even see me, you'll see that it's just like it turns red, and that means that I no longer have maximum rank. Okay, so at least as of right now, the person that I don't want to kill is... I can't see left... Oh, give me a second. You raise a good point there, that it's like, right. Okay, now if you see the bottom left corner, there's the map, which, you know, yeah. But also there's the thing.
I'm calling to inquire about the land zoning permits the Delgado Foundation
Is she gonna like...
3 months ago. We filled in all the paperwork, Mrs.
I think I'm just gonna murder the wrong person if I try and use the electricity there. So it's like, it's a good try, but... Also, the other problem is that there's no place to... Well, that's not true. I can dump the body out the window. Actually. Okay, let me... Wait, where's my coins? Did I drop my coins or something? Whatever.
That zoning permit needs to be signed and verified by the end of the month. We're doing important... Please help! Help me! Oh my God! Please!
Bro, nothing even happened. Come on. Does the game make you want to leave the soul-crushing corporate job and become a hired killer, or is that just me? No! Why would I want to? I don't want to kill anybody. It's just, you know, as part of the game, I need to. But it's not possible to not kill everybody, you understand. Or did I use the coin? I only had 2 coins, and I used the coin for something else. That's probably why I didn't have that. All right, well, I need just another distraction type of thing. Just put the bird above the minimap. Just put the bird up on top of Hitman's face. Here, would this work? Let me see.
Please remove them. And by remove...
Slightly higher.
I mean, get rid of.
Slightly lower. Okay, whatever. It's enough of this. Like, why would you want to put yourself at risk not only so you can murder people of all things? I feel like that's not a very good career position. Oh, sure. So yeah, there's a way that I can murder somebody, but that's just going to result in me murdering the wrong person. Okay, if I could climb through here, I could probably jump right behind the desk.
Built it in Bogota, like I suggested. I'm sure everything will turn out just fine.
Place in Martinez's inbox a letter. Okay.
All right.
Oh, there's the tapes.
Go to the meeting room downstairs. As you wish, Miss Martinez.
If I want to go for that. If I could get her out on the veranda, I could just push her right off. So that is something. Where does this go to? All right. There is camera there. Very close to just being able to get the cameras turned off, which would be pretty nice. There's also the coconuts there too, which I could have, I guess. Okay. I want to try and like make sure that I'm as far away from this as possible so that people don't hear it. Okay. No, that does in fact kill the person, as it turns out. dropping coconuts on their head. But it was worth trying regardless. I don't know. What if it just knocked him out? I could go and steal his clothes then, and nobody would even know. It's like, I don't want to do that.
Wait here and now look into it, huh?
I don't want to murder the man because that ruins my rating.
Saira.
But what if you only hit her? How would I feel? The problem is that there's a guy standing right there. And there is actually a good possibility because, like, over at the front of the house, I saw that there's a, like a big potted plant. That would work.
We have received a few invitations to various
Do I want to do it like that? I don't know.
most
But it's like, that would work to kill a person, yes. All right, well, you know, one of the easiest ways to just go get, like, an outfit, for example, is to just do this into the... this into this. Did nobody hear that? Fine, maybe I'll just have to wait for it to walk by. No, I want to grab my coin. Well, my coin, though. Whatever.
I can't wait for this thing to be done.
Wait for the bar to build up. Not enough for me to be seen, but enough for me to get attraction here. And right into... whoop. Oh, great. That action... I gotta get him in the back here. This game is like a puzzle game with extra steps. You got it. I compare it to like a speedrunning game where you have to figure out your route to do it. Can a body be found and not ruined? Yes. If a body is found... the body can be found if it was an accident kill or even if it was poison. Because I had that happen in Colorado where it's just like, yeah, the body of, what was it, Graves was immediately found. However, because I killed her with poison, I wasn't anywhere near it, so that was still considered silent assassin. So that is a way you can do it.
and we have received a few invitations to various events.
By the way, it's just like with the amount of poison that I have in this in the game right now, I could very easily poison any one of the targets. This isn't like doing Hokkaido, for example. There we go. This isn't like doing Hokkaido, for example, where, you know, oh, okay, he's decided to walk directly over here. All right, good. Where you have a very limited amount of items, and that includes poison to actually work with. All right. Disguise. Oh, can you put frogs in Coke? I could if anybody was going to be drinking Coke. I don't... oh, or cocaine. I can literally put frogs in the cocaine. if you're interested in seeing that. I could put a frog in somebody's cocaine.
I'm ready to make a few calls, Paula. Downstairs.
But, like, yeah. Hey, y'all ain't gonna be, like, drinking any of these water bottles. Frog would... I'm probably going to, like, crush it or something first. I don't know if you saw what you do with Fugu in, with the blowfish, and... there's nothing going on in here. I mean, obviously, once again, there is this. Which would be a very easy way to get a kill. That's sort of like a sniper with extra shit.
Hey, Commando.
Ah! She apparently recognizes me. Come on, yes, I want to see that. We can do that. You know, maybe I'll just go restart because it seems like I'm gonna have to go and look at Martinez's route a little bit more as to where she actually moves. Yeah, let's just do a restart mission and go put a frog in somebody's cocaine. Oh, this is a drug cartel, you know. They do cocaine around here. All right. Figure out her. Honestly, I think in all likelihood, I'm probably just going to end up having a potted plant fall on her. It seems like a decent way to go about doing the kill here. There are other things that you could do. Or I could just have a potted plant fall on her head. I mean, I did say that it's like, if I have the chance, I'm probably going to go with the comedy route, right? But anyway, plant her. I mean, it's like, all you got to do is just shoot it, and it just falls right down. But I don't know. I feel like I try so hard not to... Frog, give me the frog, give me the frog! There we go. Got it. I feel like, you know, I just want to not... It's weird that I am... In addition to all the other things, I'm also trying not to, like, attack, even, you know, non-lethally, people as much as possible. And also just not use the gun, even as, like, a distraction or something. Because there are plenty of times... Because shooting a gun is, like, a very good distraction. People notice when you shoot a gun. And that doesn't necessarily break Silent Assassin. But, yeah. Also just use it to shoot cameras. And more often than not... Oh, right. People don't like carrying... People don't like seeing you carry around a gun. I keep forgetting that every single time. It's just like, right. You shouldn't just carry around a gun. People find that disturbing. Alright, into here. I know this is a way you can do it. Alright. Then if I just do a quick save. Yeah, sure. I know a couple ways that I can get an outfit without having to... that should be good. I know a couple of ways I can get an outfit without having to... Yeah, but right there, lines of cocaine, lethal poisonous frog. Just need to get this guy out of the way. Ah, no, he saw me. I kind of thought so. It's just like it's a very small area. They're probably come on. I want to poison this guy's cocaine with a frog, please. Come on. I mean, there's other things that I was doing anyway. And this is obviously going to ruin Silent Assassin because of the whole... Right. Oh, wait, that guy actually saw me. Whatever. All right. Ugh. Okay, you look. You saw what it looks like when I poison somebody's cocaine with a frog. I don't feel like I need to do much of anything else here, at least in terms of that, given that it would murder the person, and I kind of can't do that. No murdering allowed, unless it's the targets. And they're gonna get suspicious, but I don't care. Like I said, it's all about finding the route. Come on, I can see you in there. Get out already. Okay, there we go. Okay, I did find this earlier, and I'm sort of interested in seeing where it goes. What's the silliest kill to make it into the Silent Assassin run? I mean, I did blow somebody up with a with the exploding golf ball, which I feel like is pretty silly. Wait. Nobody in here, thankfully, so... A lot of guns! Man, would be really easy to kill a lot of people if I wanted to. I don't, though. But anyway. Look, I don't know. Were there any other really silly ones that I've done so far in terms of... Oh, yeah, there's also a key card. Should remember that. But yeah, this area. What is up with this area? Could get somebody... Have you... Oh, yeah, I did. That is true. It's just like a... Here, if you want to see the stupid... I actually already have that done and everything, too. So let me just see here. Hitman 8-2. Raw. No, that's... No, this is episode 8. Hitman 7. Yeah, here we go. So, like, this is currently what we're looking at for... This is currently what we're looking at for how this is going to go. And by how this is going to go, I mean I did need to reload a few times. Damn. Still didn't get it that time. Okay. It's like right here. Ah, this is probably the one. It's like, okay, this was after I killed Robert Knox with a battle axe. In Silent Assassin. You know, like you do. So I guess this is going to be a silly episode, all things considered. Just nice and casual, nice and casual. And there she comes. And there you go. It's one of the easiest ways that you can do a kill, let me tell you. Oh yeah, but yeah, here Hitman 7-2. Dead. Just like that. Silent Assassin rank and everything. Yeah, here, if you want to see a good, here's like the winning run. Which is, you can pretty much see the entire thing here for this one. All right, so first off, we got to run directly to the left as I need this coconut. Trust me, this coconut's really important for the entire thing that I'm going to be doing. Then got to sprint all the way over here. Get frisked. Frisked right now. Frisk me. Faster. Faster. Do it faster.
This is just standard procedure.
Come on.
Anything can still happen.
Almost there.
Good.
Okay, there.
You're clean and good to go.
Then from here, run directly over to the right. Stare inside of the security office until that guy is no longer facing me. Then run over here. Erase all of the tapes. They don't need those anyway. All right, that worked out. Go run back here, get the arena key, which I don't even use. Right, wait. There's that guy there in the corner. Just wait for him to walk past. And then there we go, we're out. Now I don't need to worry about cameras. All right, next thing to do, actually get into the building, because first thing I'm doing is murdering Knox. So here's the problem with Knox. Knox is actually immune to most forms of execution. If you try and kill him, he will just turn into Giga Knox, which will, cause him to grow roughly about 10 meters in height and gain fire breath. So I am going to have to keep that in mind as I'm doing this. I will not throw the coconut at the mascot's head, although I did think about it. But look, we got to actually get into the Kronstadt Center first. So, right here, throw that into the corner. Stare directly at this woman. This is not creepy at all, trust me.
What the hell is that?
And as she's looking at that, run right past her. Didn't even see me. Look, I went too fast. It was just a blur. All right, got to stop off on the second floor because there are some things that I want to go pick up. So back in the back area here. Got 3 coins on the poker table. Just like, this runs as a straight flush, baby. I earned them. What are you talking about? And then back here, grab this from the shelf, which is the thing that I used to actually, explode stuff earlier. But that's pretty much all I need here. I just want the coins more than anything else, because I am going to need to take out 2 different dudes. All right, but then past maintenance, blah, blah, blah. There's this guy here who definitely doesn't see me, despite the fact that I'm running very loudly. I get stuck on the velvet rope several times. Yep, several times.
Never been to any of these races before.
And then over in this area, for some reason, the entire place is totally and completely unguarded, so I can just kind of just jump over here, grab this guy clothes. Now, technically, I can get up to the next level just by using just by climbing up the same elevator that I did before, but it's not that important, to be honest. Because, well, it's not that important. It's more that I would get caught almost immediately getting up to this next floor. I mean, you could do it, certainly. But, I didn't want to.
Hello, HR? Yes,
That's going to be important for later.
Listen,
All right. Some people that could see me but won't.
I'm here
There's the actual target right there. Not going to murder him right now, though. No. We got to get in here first. Go over to the side. Press the wrong button. Throw a coin. Now, at this point, only the two scientists can actually hear that. Otherwise, what they would be doing... Oh, we're looking at the winning run right now, by the way. All right, choke out the scientist as it gets in here. Thankfully, at least on professional difficulty, nobody else is in this office. So, you know, you can just kind of do that. Shove them directly into the area over here. And you're done. And then for some reason, there's a very convenient pipe. All right. From here, though, with the actual doctor's outfit on, I tried doing this without the doctor's outfit a bunch of times, but it just wasn't working. So I threw this on just to make it a little bit easier. Otherwise, I'd have to do some annoying coin tricks, basically. And take that, even though it does nothing for me. All right. So, from here, then... You do need to kill the targets and escape the place. It doesn't just immediately end after you kill the targets. But I mean, I'm doing it silent assassin, so it doesn't really matter because I can just kind of walk out because nobody actually saw me. Once again, the old strategy of throw that in the corner. Because this guy would otherwise see me drag... One of the problems I ran into doing this is that the guy constantly was seeing me drag the body around, and I cannot just leave the body here, which is super annoying. Anyway, get my coin again, even though I don't think I'm going to use it past this point. But without being able to see me, it doesn't really matter. Here's also some rat poison, which I don't even need, but I took anyway. So... lowering the humidity in that previous room is going to make Nox actually go into the bathroom, which is why I'm going to be waiting for him there. So it's just like, I'll be waiting for quite some time, unfortunately. Okay, yeah. Like I said, Nox is too powerful to take out with normal assassination means, which is why I have this battle axe now. It's 2 people until a box is full. So, anyway, with the battle axe, I should be able to take him out in one swing, which is as easy as doing this right here. And there we go. That's the first target down.
Now for the heir to the Kronstadt Empire.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why they just... Is there just, like, a battle axe in every, like, mission for some reason? The ragdoll. Ragdoll is always very good. And since I took out that one guard, nobody sees me doing this. Because otherwise people find the body pretty much immediately. It's super annoying. And this is the only place you can stash bodies around here, but luckily I did it pretty well. Yeah, thankfully the mirror doesn't work. But yeah, that is... and then, yeah, it's just... then from that point, basically... You just, like, go in. Not even. Just go in and then 2 minutes later or something like that. And... there we go. That's the entire mission... complete. That's it? I just basically need to go walk out at this point. But yeah, if you're wondering like what the escape looks like, it's not very interesting.
Doctor.
It's like, yeah, that entire mission was done in like less than 10 minutes there. 5-star rating, silent assassin, everything. Oh yeah, then I also go back and get my clothes for some reason. I don't know. Because they're just right here, I guess? Whatever. Not like anybody's here to stop me. I wanted to go for... There is an escape that you can apparently do on a speedboat by stealing the keys for it.
Long time no see.
But I didn't do that. But yeah, that's 5-star rating. As per usual. As I always do. Oh, you know, I haven't done any of the escalation missions. Yeah, that's like a thing, isn't it? Yeah, I would have needed a crowbar to break into the place to be able to steal the keys to the boat. And... time. Like I said, it's just about figuring out like a speedrun route, right? It's all you really need to do. And then you just got to execute it well. I usually afford myself about like one save after I kill the first target, sort of thing. Oh yeah, Silent Assassin, 5-star rank, 9 minutes, start to end. Didn't even need to go into the actual race grounds. That's it? All right, anyway. Back to the actual Hitman. I feel like I should just do a full compilation of just like the Silent Assassin missions to... Okay, well, whatever. They're not going to see me for too long, though, is the thing. Unless they will. They actually probably will. Is there a... Real quick, is there a disguise in here? Before I die. Oh, there is the... There is the evidence. Yeah, Hitman can take a lot of bullets if, you know, you want to play that way. I don't. Of course. Oh, man, I got no good saves going on here. All right. Let's see if there's somebody I can steal an outfit from. Or an outfit that I can steal. I don't know. I know there is a gardener outfit that I can do real quick with... There's a gardener outfit that I can get pretty easily. I'm curious. Does anybody hear this? Nope. That is with the silencer. I guess that's far enough away not to get anybody's attention. Good, good. Let's see. Oh boy. Let's just get right back here. Okay. Of course, there's going to be people directly in front of the house. Just taking a look at where I might... Wow, there's a lot of dudes here. Oh, man. Alright. Well, you know what I can do? I could just run in front of them, not get them to notice me, but, you know, it's easier. Just do this. Alright. They're going to see me... No, they didn't. I thought they were going to see me down on the bottom right there. That looks like a dude that would be... Oh, shit. That looks like a dude that would be pretty easy to choke out right over there. And, you know, get an outfit. If I want to. I don't know if I necessarily want to at this point in time. Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saw that in the... Okay. Yeah, I saw that in the other place over there. And it's just like you... There was a place to put a letter. Okay. Let's take a look. Gardens. They didn't see me enough to get suspicious. Alright. So there's like this dude right here that would be pretty easy to get the outfit from if I want to. Can I do a change? Ew. Okay, a little close. With that, Gardner didn't see me. Right. Just drop that. Yeah. This seems like a fairly easy to get to area if I... Yeah? No? Okay. Seems like a fairly easy area to get to if I want to try and do it like this. Which, as of right now, I don't know, maybe. Is that a frog? I think that's a frog. I can't just go grab the frog because it's there. I already got one frog. How many frogs do I need? There's a dock. Nobody noticing me. Yeah, that dude definitely saw me. Never mind. That was a good try, though. Just gotta make sure I stay behind the bushes. It seems more than anything else. That's kind of the plan, at least for right now. At least until I'm able to find some sort of outfit. If I can do that without having to murder a person, or more specifically knock them out, that's a plus. You can usually find some sort of outfit in that fashion around here. Come on now. Yeah, quit looking over there. Outdoor grill here too. People sunbathing. A lot of good stuff. Nothing very useful though. Just get behind the... Man, this is not a good location to be doing stuff. Could probably just... Yes. Look at the way this luggage is set up. Okay. All right, what do we got here then, by the way? Distraction, I suppose. Again, this could be a decent place to go and steal somebody's outfit. Do I want to? Every person in this world has a serious eye problem? They sure do. They can't even see up. What is that there? Looks like they're digging something, but I don't know. Do I want to try and get this guy? He's kind of far enough away from everybody else. Let's do it. It's just filled with money, by the way. Actually saw me doing that. All right, I'm gonna have to make. What I'll have to do is I'll probably have to make it so that it's a little bit more. He's facing away more. Like he has to walk away from me, not perpendicular to me, because that is clearly where I was going wrong. All right. No, pick up the coin. It would be a decent way to get a disguise, potentially. Unless I just want to do this one suit only, which probably not. Don't look over here. Yeah, there is about... And that's actually the guy. Hey, real quick. When you're around here, are you going to be going any place that happens to have something deadly? Just a quick question, if you don't mind answering. That one guy there, I tell you. He's good at his job. I'll give him that. Ah, man. He is good at his job. Okay.
That damn hippo whisperer had better get his act together.
What's going on over here? None of these seems... And no place he's walking right now seems to be particularly deadly. Wait. Yeah, it's that guy again. Come on. Come on. Keep going. Yeah, you just walk on past, yeah? Still nearly sees me anyway. Let's take a look. Oh, man, the walking animation for Hitman when he's crouching is kind of silly. Of course. Okay. What do we got? What's going on with you over here? Nothing. Apparently his hippo is sad. I don't know if there's anything I can glean from that. Exactly. Oh. I could... Alright. I knew it was going to be that guy. Paying too much attention to the actual target there. Is there any way that I can make his hippo more sad so that he kills him? No, I don't think so. No, somehow I think that's probably not possible for me to do. Right. Make it eat a frog. That would cause it to die too. It's lethal poison. I mean, I guess it's a hippo. Maybe you could actually shrug that one off. Who knows? Hippos are very, very large, very powerful creatures, as we all know. Yeah, it's like it would be super easy to just kind of like shoot him right here, for example. Wait until he gets out of the... But that's not the game we're playing. That is not the game we're playing. Maybe if I do it fast enough, I could go take one of his boats to run away with. And yep. What's in here, by the way? You know, thinking about it right now, I don't even need to use a coin, really. It's like, I do have this right here. I can just do it like this. Pizza time. All right, Hitman, do your thing. Whoop. All right. So, what is your deal? What's your outfit? Mansion bodyguard. Yeah, that's that would probably get me pretty easily into the mansion. I mean, I guess I can do a good look around here if I want to. Actually, surprisingly few people seem to notice if I am dressed up as a mansion bodyguard. But first off, what's over here? I can just walk through here. Let me take a look. Oh, this goes to... Oh, okay. If I do the full runaround of this area, I can also just kind of get into this place. Does it require keys? It does not require keys. Barcode on the head is funny. Yeah, nobody notices it, right? Once again, it would be super easy just to shoot that guy in the head right there. But once again, not what we're doing. Not how we're doing this. All right. Screwdriver if I want to do that. Anything else? No. Some people that would notice me around here. Some coins. I'll take those. People playing poker again. How many people around here? Not too many. Which means, can I get away with this? Anybody? Anybody? Nope. Nobody noticed that. All right. Whatever works. Wait. Somebody noticed something. Wait, somebody noticed something enough that I think they might be walking out here. Okay, no. Fine. Then we'll do this. Just gotta make sure I'm not there to get blamed for it. Come on. This is trespassing. Oh, okay. Oh, where's this place? What is this place? You know what? Here, just if I'm just quick enough, probably won't matter. Yeah, what's this? Okay. The cocaine machine blueprint. What do you got? What's this now? Silly hiding places available in Hitman. I can't believe nobody. At no point is an option to hide in a stack of cantaloupes and get 47's head scanned. That would actually be really good. Like, yeah, given the sort of stupid things. Okay. Cocaine machine. Look at that when I'm in a little bit safer location. All right. Intel, please. Cocaine initiatives reaching the goal. Construction of a new cocaine packing machine. Cocaine powder inserted. Can complete. Spits out a perfect brick of pure cocaine. All right. Oh no, you bastard! I'll get it next time. I need one of those blueprints. Yeah, but I need to actually have the cocaine already created, right? Okay. Got it. That's 2, baby. Count them. 2 Cool frogs. Here's something. Oh no, that's blend in as a cocaine worker. Ah, dang. Don't quite have the chops for that. All right. Well, this is a good place, I guess, to leave if I kill Franco and just want to, like, run. Okay. Let me... What's this now? What do we got? Helicopter cargo. Is it cocaine? Okay, yeah, no. The red box I already saw earlier here, so not really a thing. Googling 407 barcode tattoo and reveals it's a real-life barcode for drawstring double dong dildo bag in Starry Night Blue. You know, one of the things I've kind of been surprised about playing Hitman is that there's surprisingly few, like, incredibly crass jokes. You know, like a sort of thing, like, you'd think that making people, I don't know, shit on a toilet or something would just be a regular occurrence in this game. But I guess they saved that entirely for that Easter egg. Anyway. Right. Can vault over here. Oh, this is just scissors. And a propane flask. Okay. Oh, shit. No, you didn't see me. Shut up.
I heard from my uncle who lives in
Oh, okay. Oh, and there's also... Oh, man. Okay. That is a no-no area. I got it. Hitman toilets are for violently vomiting exclusively. Toilets, potted plant, huge plant, potting plants, buckets kind of thrown in the corner. Only vomiting. What do you got in here? Is this a cocaine machine? Am I trespassing? I am trespassing. Okay. Well, easy distraction, I suppose. Yeah, one of you two get over there. What is that? What is that? Here, you know what? Okay. As a cocaine worker, pick up a brick of cocaine. No, it's fine. Okay. Well, I don't know if there's even anything I want in this area. If I want to blend in as somebody, I suppose that works, but that's the way I want to go out. They didn't even die. They just got so high they passed out. Anyway. Alright. Was there anything else in here? Yeah, no screwdriver. Screwdriver's good if I wanted to murder somebody, but I don't. Yeah. I guess, again, I could just go, like, turn this on, grab a worker, and switch into their outfit, because they're just going to be... Because I'd just be able to throw them in here real quick. But, doesn't seem necessary. There's a bunch of enforcer guys here, eh? Some cocaine. There's some lines of cocaine. There we go. Look, Hitman's got to make his money somehow. Hitmaning only pays the bills so much, right? Okay. Taking a look around for anything else of interest. What is this? A machete! Oh boy. Once again, it's not like I can even use it, but hey, where does this go? Goes into a place where I'm trespassing, evidently. Anybody? Nobody knows that? Okay. Alright. Alright. And then I guess these are... They look like VHS tapes. It's just my observation. What else we got going on in the wacky underground area? There's apparently several of them around here. Cocaine bricks. That's what I thought. Oh, here's another cocaine brick. Here's a a wind-up toy. Why? I mean, that made sense, you know, in the previous area. You were in like the kids' room. Where am I here? It's incredibly dangerous area, it seems, but could be good for hiding. Could also be good for throwing somebody into it. Famed VHS smuggler. That's kind of, you know, it was sort of the plot of the original Fast and Furious movie. I think it was DVD. Okay, here's some poison. Well, I have plenty of poison. Poison is easy to get in this area. I don't need to worry too much about, like, finding that. I guess this goes into the mansion, right? Yeah, I'm no longer trespassing. All right, well. This place has a lot of winding, twisty passages, it does seem. Here's the money room, where they keep the money. Jeez. Hey, what do we got going on here? Ah. I want this money. I mean, Hitman doesn't actually care about money. I said that earlier. He does it because he's Hitman. Copies those floppies. Well, I haven't thought about that for a while. An accident report dealing with circumstances around the incident where an engineer was injured. Test on a small submarine. Okay. Could have been much worse if the submarine... Okay. Sure vibrations don't cause the rig to collapse. So that's something. Oh... Ooh, well, again, I already have lethal poison. I have several frogs at this point in time. Lethal poison doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's kind of... That's... Poisoning people is sort of irrelevant for this mission, it seems. Ah, okay. So that one does require a keycard to do. I'll blend in a stuff. Drink it, I would die. Hitman is a powerful dude. He's not that powerful. Coconut. I'm not gonna electrocute somebody in here. Ice, yeah, that ice machine. Yeah. Okay. Taking a look around. A lot of knives. A lot of knives. No surprise, it's the kitchen, but still. Put a fire extinguisher next to the door and shoot it if you have no key card. Yeah, I know that you can explode doors. Like, doors are only so... Okay, well, here's... I can disguise myself as a chef.
Ooh,
And this is something I can do without
that's what I like to see.
knocking somebody out. Because for some reason that is a thing I want to do. Nothing in here. Nothing in here. Yeah, it's like you can explode... You can explode fire extinguishers. You can explode any sort of explosive to try and take out stuff. What is this? It's a can. I haven't really done that too much because, of course, explosions are loud and disruptive and do tend to result in me getting caught. Right. I got nothing there. That's the money room again. All right. If I just walk behind him, I might be okay to get Vanisher's office. Harvey Keitel over here. Oh. Okay. That's something to remember. That's actually something really to remember because it seems like these two are not looking at me. Okay.
Performing low-level hypnosis on them. Rose almost blew it at the
What?
airport. That man was more neurotic than Sigmund Freud.
Hypnosis? Really?
Of course, creating the identity.
Use the maid outfit. You can't... The Hitman has to actually at least somewhat fit into the outfit here.
Hypnosis helps them get into character.
All right, well... yeah, be careful.
Let me get out of your way. Come on, come on.
Whoop. Wait until that guy runs away. If you try and open a coconut with a door, the door will break. The coconuts are not very powerful in this universe. Okay, this again just leads into the mansion, not into like the seedy underground. Oh boy. Oh jeez. Let me just make sure that door is closed first. Uh-huh. Well, there's this room then. Pool. Are there pool balls? That's actually something I noticed. There are like pool balls in every single area as well. Jesus Christ. Well, unfortunately not really too much to do in here though. So, continue to look around. Yeah, it's like I swear that there are some items like the battle axe and like pool balls that are just kind of in every area as a coconut, as a like Easter egg or something. Even though again, I'm not going to use like I don't need poison. There's a lot of poison that already exists around here. Okay. Puncture that.
It's just like grape juice with bad.
So just setting that up. Rat poison? No, rat poison is emetic poison. It causes people to vomit. Which is actually good because you can use that to, say, get a person out of an area without murdering them if they're not actually the target. Or if they are the target, then, well, it doesn't kill them, so... Sometimes will present a problem. Pizza wasn't that good. We would probably still have forgiven the Italians for Mussolini. What? Lock the door. Right. Soda can. Stuff to turn on if I want to, and I don't. Yeah, like the mansion's pretty big here, it seems, but I don't know if there's too much in here that I want to do stuff with. I mean, I could drop that chandelier on the head of the guy, but, you know.
Oi, the tough guys are here.
Don't know if I necessarily... Come on, get suspicious of me so you actually walk over. Maybe I don't want that. Ah! What if you can only put in one rat poison? Come on now.
Okay.
Hey, don't throw stuff around or whatever, yeah. Whatever. Let's just see what we got here first. Interesting office setup indeed. Submarine blueprints. Yeah. Mass produce. So on top of the drug trade, they're also mass producing submarines, it seems. Come on, I can do that a little bit better. Oh. I've been able to maintain Silent Assassin so far. It's just, as of right now, I'm just walking around the areas. I haven't tried to murder anybody yet for obvious reasons. Okay, can lean, can vault. Dom Marines. Oop. There's nobody around here to, like, see me do this, so...
You gotta be.
Now, you're the closest one there, so you're gonna go check out that pool ball, right? Okay. Now... Oh, there's a lot of people in here, unfortunately. Oh, that's also the target.
Rico's looking to add some tattoo work to his already substantial collection.
Well, let me take a look. Yeah, so pick that up will cause people to kill me. Use combination will cause people to kill me. This is the bathroom, which does not have a convenient closet in it. So I think this one's gonna be a little bit. You can't. I don't know if there's too much I can do in here. There's too many people. If they see me murder a man. But still, something to consider, maybe. No. All right, what does this actually do, by the way? Cannot blend in. Well, fine. Let me just,
Hey, who's gonna pick that up? I'm not gonna pick it
Oh,
up.
start tattoo. Oh, this is the tattoo machine. I see. No, you pick that up. Anyway. Here, you know what you're gonna go pick up? Well, this. You will go pick this up because I'm doing this right now. Anyway.
Yeah, we might have a possible situation
Tattoo kill.
between
It would probably be pretty easy. All I need is just like the poison much of anything, right? Okay. What do we got?
Hey.
Submarine blueprints. Small submarine layout will be ideal for stealth. Indicate transport personnel. Substantial range. Yeah. Okay. It is the info on that. Unfortunately, despite having a bottle of vodka, doesn't seem like I can poison it, which means nobody's gonna drink it. Okay, tattoo. Do I have this though? Who drinks from this glass of champagne? Is it you? Strangle him with a cord when he's sitting for the tattoo. Well, yeah, but like people are gonna notice me, like this guy right here. I can distract that guy, but like, you know, I think I'd probably want to go with the accident kill because, yeah, poison the ink, right? That's how you'd want to do it. It's right there, and I have plenty of poison. I kind of want to just like sit around and see, because, you know, I could just easily slip a frog into here. Sitting out for, not only sitting out for 1 billion hours, also there's going to be a full live frog put into it. They leave for the tattoo. It's an intimate moment. Yeah, but where would I hide the body? They'll find the body. They will find the body. That's the problem. In the bathroom? Yeah, but they'll look in the bathroom, in my experience. They eventually look into the bathroom. And there's no place to shove them into. They don't enter it. Yeah, but I think if the guy's been missing for a while, they start to actually look around there. That's at least been my experience with Nox from the last mission. Although maybe they also just found the bloody battle axe in the bathroom that he was previously in and kind of made some assumptions. I don't know. It could go either way. Yeah, it's like the Colombian sun, which you can see right now on Hitman, is oof. I wonder if that sweat was already there. Or if he just took a sweaty dude's shirt and is just wearing that right now, because that is horrible. Depends on whether or not the target has an escort. Don't most targets do? Most targets do have escorts. I guess this guy technically doesn't. Yeah, 47 is too cool. He doesn't sweat. In other words, this sweat is from the previous guy who I stole these clothes from, which is much worse.
It's a nice looking chair, no?
So, what do you do? What do you do? What do you like to... Hey, Mr. Rico Delgado, what do you like to do? No, he seems to have an escort.
Tell me the good news. About the statue, claro.
The guy in the pink shirt there. They're not even smart AI. I know. No, they're not smart. That's what makes this entire thing work.
That means we have problems. Do we have problems, Andrea? Because I want this to be...
Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to just go run into the security office, destroy the tapes, and then run right back out.
Just need to practice a few more times.
Yeah, right. There's a statue unveiling, which I think I can crush him with the statue, but I want to see if I can't just take him out in here first. Feel like I can make this work. So, hey, Mr. Delgado. No, he does. Okay, Nobody wanna take a drag on that wine? Escort that can't find a person. It's just like that did happen when I was doing like Club 27. Where I just covertly pushed the guy right off the platform. I poisoned the guard, and then I just pushed the guy right off the platform, and it's wait a second, I forgot this guy is going to notice me. Hey, what's going on in Rico's bedroom? Oh my god. Whew. Well, I mean, they are this is a drug lord. He sleeps with money, which seems unsanitary. Is that a cowboy bust? Okay. Oh. From Franco to Delgado indicates that Franco is on the verge of a major breakthrough in an effort to create super cocaine. Super cocaine. His white stallion brand of cocaine being infused with saffron, missing a piece. Okay. Which, maybe that's something I can do? Oh, can shove people in here. Super cocaine. Used to go beyond cocaine. Hey, Sanguine. Another place I might be able to do something with. Nothing in here to pick up. Super cocaine is my favorite 70s superhero. And it was part of the trucker fad of the 70s. I can run past here fast enough without you noticing me. Yes, I can. Man. Is there... Yeah, and I already said this is talking about a sad hippo. Not... Why are the pink shirt guys the elite people? I guess it makes it easier for me to see, so I'm not going to complain. Oh. Expose wire. Oh, yeah, and I guess I could probably... I'm not doing anything. Shut up. This could probably cause a leak in the tank. Or just shoot the tank. Hitman does not care about the lives of fish. Not just a gun. Super cocaine. Swank. 15 times more addictive than marijuana. Something to do there. They fed dead bodies to the hippos. Of course they did. Eyesight is keen enough to appreciate pink shirts. Also allows them to notice barcodes on people's heads. No, nobody can notice a barcode on somebody's head. Don't look over here. Literally impossible. What's down here? Staff only. That's me. Oh, yeah. Okay, I've been in here before.
Making us feel safe.
So you'll notice if I put a frog into that cocaine. What about in here? Whoop. No. All right. I've done a good look around here. I'm not finding anything useful in terms of being able to murder these people. Unfortunately. What do you mean?
Hey, amigo.
Just sat down.
You've got 3 seconds before I pull my gun on you.
Okay, fine. What to do? Delgado is not somebody that leaves himself open to, a lot of murdering. Freedom fighters. Hey, it's like that one mission that I did in Colorado. Yeah. Now, what's all going on over here? This seems like a little cloistered off. Yeah, cinema. What do you got? Got a baseball here, which... Cool. Nothing. Oh, what's all this then? Oh, it's just that somebody's doing the Scarface thing, I see.
That's what I like to see.
Okay, then. Somehow it wouldn't surprise me at all to find out that this guy's like a big fan of Scarface. Alright. Nothing there. Can poison stuff, but why? And also, why even bother, you know? There's so many different things going on here, and yet I am not finding anything that's going to be useful in terms of murdering this man. Not just a soda can. It is. Is this? Which I don't even have anything to open that up. Okay. So, what am I gonna do here? What to do? What to do? I mean, everybody is facing away. Like, if I take out this, I've actually shot enough to have to reload. I'm a sharpshooter enough. I can just do this. And I think everybody's... Well, that guy's not far enough away. You... Eh?
Excuse me, sir. What are you trying to do?
What? I was just having a nice sit. Okay, well... What to do? What to do? Well, here's a question. Does having this outfit on afford me any extra stealthiness in the other areas for the other two people that I need to kill? Yeah, because this is right. Oh, frog. I got it. Could maybe go get all of the frogs. I don't know. So, real quick. Can I just, like, throw this? I can. Okay, that is how that works. I kind of thought so. Yes, I know. I hit it to the ground. Right. Cool circuit boards. Do I want to do the super cocaine machine? Kill. I don't know. I kind of am feeling like going for, you know, a little bit more, a little bit less ridiculous sort of kills here. But I don't really know. It's like, it's one of those things where I feel like I might not be able to get close enough to to Delgado. Feed the frog to the cocaine machine to create frocaine. I see. Certainly that would work. And not only just work, but work extremely well. Wait, why would that guy notice me? Weird. So, would you guys be okay with me just, you know, walking through here? Or are you going to be like, no? Okay, bodyguard is enough to let me into the compound here. Coconuts if I want to murder that guy. Deadly frocaine. Yeah, but it's made with real frogs. Like, how can you deny... Blend in as a street soldier and not being a street soldier right now. Oh, that's the bathroom. Here's you. That's a good question. Also, you know, reeks of you about to be killed, though.
And don't get me started about my hair.
Who are you saying this to? Straight up. Okay, no, there's a guy right here. I was gonna say, it's just like, is there nobody in here? Because I guess I could just murder her right here and drag her body into the bathroom, right? 47's pocket is just riveting all the time. Yeah, exactly. You know, it creates. I see. It creates good ambience, right? So there is this guy. You. I think I could just, like, if I took out this guy and then just grabbed her and murdered her, I could just throw her in here. And it wouldn't even be a big deal, right? You know, like if I did this, oh, whoa. Who's the, oh, it's you, that guard, eh? Drea Martinez originally appears in Paris, not far off from the auction room, though she looked much different than that. Really? I did not even notice that then. Right. Area being investigated. Yeah, it's just like, I could just murder her. All I need to do is just, like, get this guy out of here, and it wouldn't even be too difficult. He's just chilling. Ah. Martinez. Yeah, it's like there's nobody in here.
I don't want anyone coming in until I let you know, all right?
Sure thing.
Mm-hmm. So what do you do?
This is a restricted area.
Got it. So just curious, anybody else up here? Oh, no. This guy up here. What else we got? Yeah, there's a place I can put that. Here's a letter opener. This is another thing I could poison if I wanted to. I already destroyed all the cameras, so who cares? You got anything? This is like the place you want to get into if you're trying to go in through the window, but I feel like at this point I would probably have enough stuff to be able to just, you know, come. There's also this. Like Martinez, I think might just. Whoop. Martinez, I think might just be like she does go outside too, right? And I could just snipe that from across the way, like go up on top of that roof there. Snipe it. Nobody would really see. It probably wouldn't be too difficult. Yeah, let's just see right now.
Weird.
No, I don't want to examine that. How do I get up to the second floor of this building?
He's a nice guy anyway.
No. Wait, that person actually got suspicious of me? Whatever, get out of here, yo. I'm trying to look.
Do as you're goddamn told.
Ah.
Hey, you. Those are not your clothes. What do you take me for?
Anyway, continuing on from here. Where would the... Alright, what are you so scared about? Anyway. Tell you, the characters here are very attentive when they want to be. But more often than not. Anyway. They dead. Well, yeah, of course they're dead. I don't know if you know this. I'm a professional assassin. I can just murder every single one of these people easily right now. In that previous mission, I just picked up the battle axe and just killed every single guard that came into the room at one point. And it just like, it worked. It works. It really works. But the point is, that's not how an assassin does. At least that's not how I do. I need to get up to the second floor of this place.
Did you see the poster? Rico Delgado coming
Here. Right? Oh, come on. This is also a suspicious area, unfortunately. Although, not here, though. What do you mean? What? I can't just walk in through the door?
Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, what a great photo.
Ah, lady! Is there... If I walk here, people are going to see me. Oh, there's crowbar. Okay. Might be useful. What if I were to just go like right here? Is this gonna work? Hey, what's this? Well, by the way, first off, a screwdriver. Okay. All right. Why is this not a... Okay, just real quick. No, nothing here. There's this place right here. All right. So that's the basic layout of that place. I just want to... There's ways I can do this. There's like several ways I can do this. Absolutely. Think that... Well, maybe I can get that one lady to get out of there. And I don't know. It's like, do I want to go for... Do I really want to go for the dumb potted plant kill? I mean, if it works, right? Okay, so... Okay, if you even, like, walk up here. If I walk up here, well... Ducking. Seems a little bit easier. Come on! Really, you are really making this difficult for me, you know. I'm not gonna be able to get Silent Assassin if everybody just looks directly at me as like, whatever. This is like, okay. Let's actually try and execute this one correctly. Hey, idiot, you over here. Check out this cool coin that I'm about to throw, or a coconut. Honestly, wait a second. Oh, you know what? Okay, I see that you guys are a little bit quick on the uptake, unfortunately. Unconscious witness still keeps the thing. Okay, so is the thing here that this guy is... how do I do this stealthily? Who even saw me there? Oh, he probably heard the impact of the coconut, right? Yeah, you know what? I'm betting he heard the impact of the coconut, which is why he decided to check that out. Okay, just curious. This is always a pretty safe sort of bet as far as getting things to work. Yep. Yep, attracted nobody else and everything. And just like that. All right. So from here, curious. I can dump that guy right out there. I'll dump him here. A little bit better choice. Hey, you empty chair. Make sure that nobody disturbs us here. All right. Yep. Take that out. Take a look over here. Don't you want it closed? Do I want it closed? I mean, I guess I could. All right. There we are. Yeah, now I'm taking over for that guy. Whatever. This checks out, right? Yeah, sure. Now, the real question is, do I want to kill her with a coconut? And the answer is absolutely I do. Non-lethal, by the way. Just need to give it a moment. No, the thing is, the guy out front is going to notice if I throw a coconut. That's the annoying thing. Can you offer him a poison drink? Nobody can. I can't offer a drink to, like, anybody. They have to already want the drink first. Let's see how this works. Obviously, 2 people are going to walk out here. As soon as they're done with the thing in there. The second person would actually recognize. You know, actually, I don't want that guy's clothes because the problem is that that other person would recognize me, whereas... Yeah, like right now...
Can't believe how quickly I got used to living like this.
You can just shoot it right there. I thought more for going upstairs. I don't know if there's... Is there anything that I want to do upstairs, though? That's the real question. Okay, there's that person. Okay. Like, I don't know if there's anything that I really need to do upstairs, then. Where does she go? Here's a good question. Where does she go from here? Because obviously I can just, you know...
This place is so filthy. And by the looks of it, nobody ever bathes either. How can people live like this?
I don't know.
You have to be kidding. Excuse
Wait
me.
a second. Why is there an inflatable pool toilet in here?
You don't like my billets, Miss Martinez.
Anyway.
Maybe you want to tell me what's happening in your life?
All right. Not really too much for...
Hey, senor.
So, lady, what else do you end up doing? Yeah, there's the statue. There's an apricot. Oh, those look pretty good.
Where to see somebody doing a job working on it.
So the statue is still unstable.
Yes, Miss Martinez. But as long as no one tampers with it.
Yeah, it's like it's clear that you can easily do a kill like this, right? Built using very cheap
Guess
materials.
what else will be missing if you don't get this in order? I'm returning to my office. Get this fixed now.
I will take care of it.
How do you say apricot? Hey, it me. Oh, can I blend in here? I can. Okay, so if I want to not look really suspicious at all points in time, you know. So yeah, one of the difficult things seem to be that if she's walking outside, she's already flanked by two different dudes. You know how that is. And then there's also this guy over here who is very annoying. I'm just gonna... Okay, I want to see. I want to see if I can do it. Oh yeah, there's this one woman here too. And then there's this one guy over here as well.
Careful you don't fall and break a leg or something. Oh, and you're dining out every night. Certainly married well for such a cheap little...
Okay, so I notice right now they'll just see me right down there. There's no way I can do a stealthy sort of shot from up here. Because that guy already noticed me. I mean, not enough to actually ruin my silent assassin rank, but enough that it's like if I shot that, people would see. Oh my god. Swiftly sat down. What, do you not... Look, how... I don't understand. There are some things that people just do that I don't get. It's like, do you guys not, like, you know, eat fast or sit down fast or try and piss as fast as possible? Like, everybody here is just like, oh, no, no, no. I love to take my time with everything. Round here, we like taking things slow. Everybody always surprised at how fast I can piss. All right. Okay. So, from here, it seems like she does do a... The shaman... Wait, what? To do ritual for the shaman, you say? Right, that guy will notice me. I still think best thing to do is just, you know, go right for the fiber wire pretty much as she walks downstairs. Oh, wait, she actually drinks something there. Hold up. Well, wait, before I say hold up, what is that?
I'm tired of lazy workers and holy men having to...
Who's the enforcers in here? So, she likes drinking from that bottle, you say. Let me do a quick reload here. How easy is it going to be to poison that without her seeing? That's the real question. Whew, I don't know. try my best here, I suppose, but might not be the easiest thing. She's already up there. Let me load a little bit farther back then. See how this works. Because this could be the route. This could be the route to take. Just going for the old classic poison stuff. Because poison's real easy to get here, right? So I think that as long as I can do this without raising suspicion. Speaking of raising suspicion, let me just walk directly behind this woman.
All right, you got me. Do you feel better now?
I think I can actually do this.
I'm putting my heart on the line for you.
Hey, yo, let's go. Unfortunately, that one woman is very suspicious of me. Not that it's a problem. I can just walk out here and do yeep. Onto here, down here, over here, and into the bathroom. Now people will stop being so suspicious. Bodyguard seems to be the way to go. So, Martinez. I'm not doing frog juice. Frog juice would murder her immediately, and the body's going to be found and everything like that. Here, I might be able to, well, because of the fact that nobody's suspicious when you walk directly in. Okay, you know what, Doug? You got to get rid of your. What the hell is this gun? Oh, it's an Uzi. It's like just tilted. Whatever. Anyway. Bonkers the Hitman community is. You might like 20-second SASO, silent assassin suit only, Paris run on your own time. Maybe I'll look at that. Because that would be something. Yeah, it's like I could just murder her immediately, but with frog juice, but it's like frog juice would result in my death. Probably. Let me just kind of whoop.
That really scared me. Oh, that sound.
What is the car? Oh, it's because I touched the car?
Help me!
Follow me.
What? All I did was point a gun! I swear. Anyway. Jeez. I didn't even point it at her. Oh my god. I tell you, Hitman sometimes be like that. Finish up my coffee here then. Alright. Okay, so once again. All I did was point a gun, surprise Pikachu face. You say that, but at the same time, it's like I've done so many more stupid things when it comes to the man of hitting.
Lights really brings out the lights today.
Yeah, and then everybody's facing away here, so I can just shove a frog right into this. Just juice a lot of frogs here. Or, poison and whatever. Like this.
Attention, soldier. Oh,
that guy actually saw me. He didn't see me last time. That's interesting. Interesting. Maybe it's, Yeah, basically what I do is I squeeze it in my very powerful Hitman hands, and all of the frog, and all of the juice from the frog just goes right into the bottle of water. So maybe it's not as easy to do that as I thought. This is going to be a valuable information, of course. Just, come on. Go on, lady.
Paola, things happen. How about a drink after work? You look so beautiful.
Well, that was lethal. Whoops. Well.
Espérate, soldado.
Okay. Not well. This is Hitman for you, baby. If you're doing Silent Assassin. Just how it be. Everybody around here has guns. This is just a normal thing for how this game works, right? Once again, she might recognize me, but she won't recognize me if I stay literally right behind her.
Well, if you're looking for exclusivity.
And then it seems like if I go up here fast enough, then yeah, that dude doesn't even register for that dude. Okay, okay. Please, lady. Is the fire... I've never actually used the fire alarm. I don't know why. I just kind of feel like it's... Like, how does it work when you trigger a fire alarm? Whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to use it. I have so many dumb conducts that I have put on myself for how this is going to work. All right. Once again. Right up. Follow this lady. Could just throw a coconut right at her, but I won't. But here's the thing right now. It seems like if I follow this woman, it's very consistent to be able to poison this without anybody noticing. Then, yeah, I just need to, you know, go out here because everybody's so suspicious all the time. Nobody believes there's a fire and a janitor comes around to turn it off. Yeah, that's what I expected because it's like, you know, everybody... It's like, does it really make everybody leave the building? The answer appears to be no. All right, then back to the mansion guard. And then I'll pick up this again. Put it away, and I'm going to go drop it off somewhere else. Wait, is anybody going to notice me out here? No. Right, this is a surprisingly friendly to mansion bodyguard area. All right, where's second guy? I mean, I don't know. I could call him. See what he's got to say. Anyway, drop that there. Now, never been a fan of the fire alarm myself. Makes a very predictable AI on the map very unpredictable. Yeah, I can see that. Because it's just like, yeah, you don't know what exactly they're going to do. And the idea here is that it's like, yeah, you need to be like sort of predictable in how everything works because otherwise, you know, you can't do stuff like the sort of ridiculous thing that I do all the time. Taking a look around here. It's just like, once again, I could end up dropping that or whatever, but... Okay, I want to see real quick. I'm going to do a quick save. We're going to do one real quick save here.
Oh my god, if someone could just hire an electrician to...
Anybody? Anybody notice? Anybody noticing? Anybody seeing this happening right now? Yo, Martinez, you checking this out? Nobody's coming here to save you. Weird, huh? It seems pretty safe, to be honest.
Do you mind if I check my
So,
email?
I think I don't even really need to end up trying to poison her or anything, because it seems like, at least on professional mode here, that this area is quite bereft of people that would notice me actually murdering somebody. Which is weird to think. But I mean, hey, whatever works. It's really just going to go forever, isn't it? Anyway, let me just see here if I actually do murder her. Just do it already. No. I refuse. Oh. We can do it much stupider than this.
I'm through my 7th bottle of mosquito killer and I've been here a day. God.
Perfect. Well, anyway, then. See, that was much better, right? And there we go. No body found either.
Good work.
All right. Well, I want to say that's the way to do it, right? Yeah. 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 No, I think, I do not think that it's like, that should work out just fine. All right. Got one down. Who's looking at me right now? Some guy up there. So yes, that's Silent Assassin and everything. Obviously that wouldn't work on like, you know, that wouldn't work on, say, Master Mode or whatever, because I'm sure there's probably 35,000 more guards around there, but still. It's like it does seem like that'll be an appropriate way to deal with at least one of the people.
Okay, hang on. I'll let you in.
Where's my Calamity playthrough? When you get the points for it. Oh. It's not even a real... I didn't even notice it.
Oi, the tough guys are here.
So yeah, you can just walk in through the front door if you got the appropriate outfit on. Good to know. Is it important? I don't know. But, hey, you can do it. Alright. Anything else around here to go find? Oh, here we go. No. Come on, we already got like a decent run going on here. Not that I'm going to... A car battery? Okay. Got a decent run going on here. I want to see... Obviously, it's like one of the things I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be kind of planning this out in a way that ends up... it's going to be, you know, a single take run sort of thing for killing everybody. But at least for right now. Kind of run around here, see what I can't do. You need coke for the hippo? I do? Do I?
Hey,
Gotcha. No, you don't. Hell yeah, dude. One more frog to put in the pile. What is over here? Okay. That's funny. Is that useful? I don't know. Oh no, there's absolutely a community out there. There always is. Hey, what do we got going on here? Whoop. All right. Notebook on the hippo and recent behavior. Lots of meat. As a result in altered behavior in the animal. Once it keeps with itself, coming out when lured by meat. An addiction to being fed people. Okay. Nah. Do you need coke for the hippo or not? Yeah, I can see the hippo right over there. So, there is that. What's over here first? Before I get too far into it. A lot of very attentive guards. Though maybe I can just kind of... Yep. And that works. All right. Well, like some meat. I can take a guess as to what sort of meat that is. Altar Cavern. Yeah, that's an altar here. Is there a way that I can, like... What? Can I, like, pray at the altar or anything? Can I go and drag, like, Delgado to the altar and sacrifice him to my god so I can be piously aligned? Maybe get, like, a good enchanted weapon or something like that?
So stupid. Sure, the guy's a drug lord.
Ah, motherfucker. Hippo's more of a Pepsi type. You can probably get a Pepsi easy enough. Get the Kapala. Yeah, exactly. Certainly Delgado's got to be worth a few points, right? Quite a few points, I'd like to think. I did pick up a key card early. I didn't? Thought I grabbed that from the secret passage, but maybe that was one of the previous runs. Who knows? Anything else? Anything else? I like shovels and everything around here.
I'm normally a very patient man, but you are stretching it. I've cured prize race horses of their performance anxiety, helped bulimic ponies regain their desire to eat. We've been at this for days now. Enough is enough. Get out here, meat or no meat. I need you out here now.
Okay. All right, that is just going to get me. All right. What else are we doing? What else are we doing here? There was more areas to check out around this point, it seems. Thankfully, this dude is not very attentive when it comes to looking around, so... Alright, there's also this over here. In case I wanted to go take out both of them. And I have absolutely no idea where this is. I mean, there's an altar. Yeah, what is this? Oh, yeah, I see. Hippo enclosure, More places to run around. I'm still not considered to be, you know, trespassing, so doing good here. What? What is that? I mean, it looks like a body, but what is that? Yeah. It's doing pretty much what I expected it to do. Okay, so, yep. That's a very video game. What is going on over here? Oh, there's a dead bodyguard over here. Okay. All right, this might be easier than going and choking out a dude over by the bar. If I continue going on. All right, this might actually be very good. Because that will... I mean, not good for that guy, but he's dead already, and I had no part of it. So, as far as I'm concerned, it is not a pro... Actually, yeah, that should be a really easy way to get a disguise. Ooh, birds. All right, all right. Don't have to steal that from anybody. Don't have to worry about getting rid of any bodies. Seems good. Seems good. What else is over on the construction site, though? That's the real question. Only get, I'm assuming, all kinds of horrible parasitic bugs by running around in this area. Another one of the poisonous flowers, I see. Alright. Like I said, poison is not really a problem. If anybody drinks or eats anything in this entire map, I can probably kill them. However, as far as I can tell right now, nobody has been doing that. Ah! Hey, thank you all are awful, by the way. Yes, I think I said that right. 5 gifted subs. Welcome to Hitman. I'm doing the pre-planning on stuff. Glad you're enjoying it. Just drop. Okay, so I can just drop the flowers here too. Oh, it has been an entire, very long journey, to be honest. I've been spending way too long on this map. But hey, I at least got somebody down, or at least I know how I want to take them out when I eventually do the actual for real run. Oh, man. It has been time. But yeah, thanks again for the 5 subs. Okay, so this is all getting to this site. What do I do in here? What do I even want to do in here? I don't know. Ugh. But still. It's a new area, right? Burial site. For who? Oh yeah, I can just push these guys right in there if I want to. Anyway, I'm not going to. That's not how we do things around here. Do things in a meticulous and careful way. It takes too long. But that's just how it is. What is this? Cement mixer. No. Not doing anything related to that. Oh, yeah, that's pretty gruesome. Okay. Still green gun in it? Yep. As you can see, I already got down one person, but I mean, I've done that for every mission up until this point. I feel like I don't know. I feel like that's just how I'm going to play the game, right? Okay. Drop heavy object. Okay, well, if anybody's here that I want to murder, I suppose that'd be something. I don't know about that just yet. Gotta watch a video where it's an ex-Mafia Hitman reacts to Hitman 2. It's like, yeah, that's how I would have done it. Oh, yeah, I bet. Yeah, I bet, dude. You would have really put in the exploding golf ball. Right. Okay, okay. I don't know if there's too much here that I'm all that interested in messing around with. It's like, yeah, I can go and kill a few people right now, but why? It's like there's no point yet. Well, if I had an exploding golf ball, I mean, Hitman clearly created the exploding golf ball himself. You find it in his safe room. There we are. I can't actually throw. This guy here, I tell you. Can I? No, there's no way I would be able to actually take him out and it to be stealthy in any way. Hippo. I can see stuff. But like... Alright, fine. Everybody's too attentive around here right now. It's frustrating. Now, do you want to go move over there? Come on. Come on. Like, which of the Hitman 2 things? Is it one that I haven't seen as of just yet? Because, man. Okay. What I got? Kitchen knife, apricot. Oh, coconut. So, alright. So what's gonna happen if I do this? Yeah, maybe this. So, what happens now? Alright. And... I guess if I push somebody in here, they would absolutely super die. That's smart hits. Oh, come on. No, that's no. Okay, just for the sake of hee-hee-hoo-hoos, let me just... let's see what happens. Oh, come on. Dog, don't... Come on. Don't tell me don't tell me I saved right at the wrong time here. Ah, I super did. Here, can you just like move over a little bit more?
You need to stop whatever you're doing, gringo.
Ah. Maybe I can still make this work anyway. Because I wanted to see the dumb death thing. Come on. I don't know if I'm actually going to take out Rico this way, given that, like, I don't even know how to get him down to this area. Yeah. I have so much junk. Oh, you know what? That'll work. Oh. Whatever. Anyway. So. Obviously, I just wanted to push him in there, and I wouldn't normally be able to do that, but, okay, yeah. I guess that's a way to get rid of a body. Now, am I gonna bother? Whatever. I'll just go see what else there is. I mean, I already have one of the targets down. Just have 2 more to go. And I don't even know what I'm going to do with, like, Wow. You get out of the way. I don't even know what I'm going to do with one of the guys. Oh, okay, so you're just all over here. Ah! I'm going to accidentally press the Windows key. Thanks. I mean, technically the exploding golf ball was in Hitman 1, right? Hitman 2, I'm sure they probably put in a bunch more, even more ridiculous sort of... ways to kill people. I can only imagine. I mean, I've already done some of them, right?
Oh, no. I pitched the idea to him. Simple enough, really. bullet to the head.
Wait, what?
Drop his body in
Did
the
somebody
water.
step on this frog?
Sure to bring up.
That's my frog. Did I accidentally, like, drop a frog? No, I still have all 3 of my frogs. Strange. Alright. So, how are we doing this? Well, first off, where's the guy? There. Hey, do you happen to be eating anything? Because if you do, boy, it would be very easy to murder you right now. I mean, okay, there is like the exposed wire and, you know, a fish tank right here. So I guess if I wanted to just do that, and we stuff the guy into a wood chipper. Yes, but I haven't turned it on. I did that in the finish line one. That would be a way to do it, right? That would be a way to do it. It's just, I feel bad for the fish. You know, more than anything else. All right, what else we got? You know, Delgado, go about your business here. See what's going on. Hitman 2, they had the exploding pen, lethal melee kill that would explode for silly overkill. You got it by killing Sean Bean. Oh yeah, I remember that when people were talking about that, where like the elusive targets or whatever are just downright ridiculous. Okay, so we got like the meaty bone. I got like some poison here. I got this guy who's looking directly at me, but I'm just gonna kind of move around. Okay. Do you actually go down to the hippo? My lungs? What? Man. Wait, could I? Hey, do you want to... A little bit closer? Just a little bit closer. Okay, he's not going to do it. He does now because he dropped the body. Wait, but I didn't drop the body. I reloaded from that. You can see I got the double. I got my cool green guns. So I think it was just the meaty bone that was able to do that. Okay, I'm a little bit curious as to where this is about to go.
Oh, my little mijo. Come to Papa, it's me.
So.
Your Papa coming to you, little one. Come on. Oh, how are you, buddy? I am impressed.
Well,
Yeah, I honestly thought that I would have to feed you to the hippo, but you pulled it off.
All right,
I'll
then.
wire you your payment as per our agreement. Now, if you'll excuse me, and leave us alone for a little while.
Oh no, he's. Oh no, he's. Dude's. Oh.
You are beautiful.
Rico Delgado has been eliminated.
Well. Do I want to do it like that? Y'all okay with that kill? I almost feel that was fairly simple one to do. I don't know. It's like I almost feel like I want to do something a little bit more complicated or ridiculous because, but at the same time, feeding a guy to a hippo is pretty good. It does also include a cutscene. That is true, and we did get that silly scream as well. Whatever. Again, we're just charting stuff out. I might end up doing. It's okay, maybe a bit boring. It's so hard to say. Like, what's an interesting kill in Hitman? Because ultimately, what did I do for Andrea? I threw a coconut at her head. And it works. I suppose whatever works, right? Well, at least for right now, that does mean that I don't have to worry about. Sure, I'll just take it. Look, I'm not planning to go for like every single kill possible or anything in the game, which is why I kind of want to try and pick and choose the interesting ones. It does have a cutscene and everything, though. non-intended is fun. I can maybe figure out something. I'm sure there is a stupid way that I can end up killing that guy as well. All right, well, let's at least go see Franco here. If there's anything I can... Whoop. If there's anything I can do about that guy. Whatever it takes. Yeah. Yeah, right. Right, though. But, like, right, though. It's like the characters in this game are starting to not, you know, be as inattentive and dumb when they're walking around, which is what makes a big difference. I'm just looking at these tomatoes in the road. Grapefruit? I don't know. Anyway. Totally irrelevant either way. All right. Oranges. Okay. Why does everybody notice me around here? Okay, so once again, when it comes to like charting out everything, as of right now, I got 2 kills here. Still Silent Assassin. I know where to get this outfit without actually knocking somebody unconscious. Fascination with low poly food. There's like an entire Twitter account about that I retweeted once, straight up. They looked at low poly grapes in Final Fantasy XIV. That's like the one time I ever retweeted an account. Anyway. So, from here. I mean, there is the cocaine machine thing, but like unintended, right? See if I can't get that. Already got that thing. Looking around. Anything. Low poly food is fascinating, though. I'm just saying. No, none of these guys are going to be weird about it. Okay, don't have that. Already got the frog from over here. Here's the... Taking too much junk. Who even is that last guy? He's the, he's apparently like the chemist guy. Who does the drug stuff, what with the chemistry. He's working on creating super cocaine. If you can believe it. Truly a cocaine to surpass even the most powerful of cocaine. So at a cocaine farm, yes. That is, in fact, exactly where I'm going right now. Of which I already found out that the place to get into that area. Here's another lethal flower. I don't know how many lethal flowers I really need, given that I'm already, you know, given that I'm already like how many? I already have a lethal flower. There's only one person left to kill. Okay. Wee. All right. So from here, got this. Although what I can do is I can just kind of go in here. Somebody's gonna notice me. Driftwood. Oh boy. All right. Oh, what is your actual time at the moment? 1 p.m. In my world, it seems like I only see you every 9 planets are matched. Yeah, as of right now, my contract actually ran out at my current job, so I'm technically unemployed, but I should be getting rehired, maybe in a different position, maybe in a better position soon enough. So we actually got some time to be able to do some early morning streams, which is not the worst thing. Managed to make it through this level without making a Breaking Bad reference. I don't know anything about Breaking Bad. I'll be honest. Yep, it's me. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
There's something over there. I'll place it over here. There's like a key card reader right there. Maybe rehired as a hitman. Can we celebrate with pizza and root beer? You know what actually, what is this first off? Is this the super cocaine? There's a lot of guys in there, though. Yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to get in there. Rooting for a better position. Oh, yeah, CEO, I'm sure. No, I would probably actually be, unfortunately, doing, like, the phone calls, you know? Like, oh, no, patient, like, support. But it would technically pay more, and I'd probably get good benefits and everything, so... And you know, it would also... Yeah, I know. But at the same time, it's like... Honestly, I should probably be doing that just to get the experience with that sort of thing. I'm sure... no, I'm not here. I'm sure I can probably get, you know, a better position just kind of... Bankruptcy company. No. It's a pharmacy. I work at a pharmacy. It's like it's hardly the worst thing. You know, like being able to actually help people get the drugs that save their lives. No, I can live with that sort of position. It's just customer facing. Yeah, it's like go for the experience. It's like go for the experience, and then what I can do is probably like pivot into something better. A drug dealer. Oh yeah. Yeah, but the sort of drug dealer that's legal. Because, you know, it saves people's lives. Gotta get all those rich people their super cocaine needles. No. It's gonna make it very... all this experience is gonna make it very easy for sneaking around in my job again.